Hey yo, everybody. Sorry, that caught me off guard. As soon as I started the broadcast, I just hear from the corner, the biggest one in history. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing well. Alrighty. We are finally back. Um, I definitely had every intent to continue this past weekend, last couple of days, but um, I was catching up with an old friend, so definitely that kind of that took priority. So I had a nice, relaxing weekend. So definitely gonna get back to the grind now. That's the important thing. So finish off a couple of this stuff here and there. I think that's pretty much it for that. Now, I do want to try and catch up quite a bit. But probably maybe not with Genshin tonight. But what I at least want to do is I want to finish off where I was at in the main or like in this quest. What is it for uh, this one the Elegy for Faded Moon. I want to finish this off. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. But I do want to start catching back up in Wuthering Waves. So I don't know. Because I do want. I don't know. I really do just want to catch up in Wuthering Waves, and quite honestly, if I plan accordingly this upcoming weekend, or like I should throughout the week, after I get off of work, just 'cause I'm always so tired. Unless I was trying to do a boof before I even go in, that'd probably be better. But anyway, so I will definitely, I will try to work on it this weekend for sure. So we'll see what happens there because I do want to make sure and catch up because eventually I do want to catch up on Zenless on Zero. I have been falling behind on there. I haven't even gotten to the 2.0 update, so I'm definitely slacking still. I think there's like 4 updates worth that I need to catch up on there, but I will get to it. I just need to put my dedication towards it. It's just hard to do because sometimes I just like hanging out. After a long day of working, it's nice to just relax. But that is gonna be my plan for tonight. We are going to get right back into it. We're gonna finish up this little part of the quest, Archon quest, and then we'll head into Wuthering Waves a little bit later. Last I remember, we were in Revera's Memories, and then we got thrown into some like a Sumeru-looking space. So, let's get right back in it.
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss. And it would go against the Curatorium's labor policy.
Policy.
I'm sorry?
I mean, she's got her back.
What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking about labor policy.
Wait. How long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
Not good.
Boss, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
She's missing a gap of her memory.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated? But how?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here are just a result of pawns moving across the chessboard in a carefully calculated manner. And nobody has access to this chess set but me.
So you control everything in here?
That she does?
More or less. But yes, it's a special technique of mine.
Has anything like this ever happened before?
I'm telling you, like, because of Wuthering Waves, I love hearing the Traveler speak more and more.
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess set.
Is there any similarity between what happened then and what's happening now?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent, which was also the case my first time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help with things that I'm too lazy to do myself.
Meaning, you're not feeling lazy right now?
Meaning, this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is a personal treasure that I alone understand. I must be the one to find our way out of here.
So stick with Nefer.
Boss, it's fine. Really. Let me do something useful.
She wants to help.
Oh, listen to you. Whatever would I do without you, Yehoda?
What? Really?
Aww.
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you? God forbid anything ever happens to you.
Oh, how nice to hear from your boss.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I was thinking of fetching some water. There's gotta be a source around here somewhere. I suggest everyone finds someplace comfortable to take a rest. We gotta conserve our energy. Even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical sense, mentally speaking, it's all real. And so is our tiredness and fatigue. You don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway, I got your backs, so don't worry about a thing.
Look at her speaking like someone with experience.
Don't I have the best employees? Jealous much?
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day to help out at the Frost Moon Scions. Would you be amenable to that, Boss Nefer?
Man, look at that, getting more commissions elsewhere.
Oh, Lauma. Have I ever told you just how pretty you are? Beauty runs from the tips of your antlers to the depths of your imagination.
Ooh, Nefer's slick with it.
Time to rally, everyone. Follow me.
Let's do it.
As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking no matter what we encounter. And don't disturb the chess pieces.
Yes, ma'am.
You have my word that I will get us all out of here.
That's all I need. Alright. Continue exploring. Yeah, like, I love Sumeru, but not so much to like the desert area. The desert area with all the tunnels, oh boy, man, that was horrible. That was not fun to explore, especially before they made the update. Oh hey!
This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign. There's someone up ahead. Time for a little chat.
It's gotta be somewhere in her memory, right? Because she's from Sumeru. Especially now that she says it familiar.
Visitors at this hour. Wait, is that?
Oh, it's him.
There you are. Sinue's been looking for you all day. I think he has some news for you.
Oh yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose change? I know I saw some Mora.
What do you mean loose change? Oh, come on, I'm too old for this. Just pretend you saw nothing.
That's her uncle, huh? This has to be where she lived then. Ooh. Like the outfit though. The Sumeru apparel looks really nice. Like ooh, like that one. Actually both of them look really good. I like these the clothing from here. The Sumeru apparel is really, really nice. Got good vibes to it.
Hey, kid. Mind telling me what Sinohei's been up to recently? I'm trying to get in his good books and I need a way in.
Get in his good books? Why? What do you want with my dad, Uncle Peppy?
I've written a new song. I was hoping to showcase it at the next festival, but I'll need his approval.
So Sinhei is her
A
dad.
new song, huh? I'd love to stay and listen, but unfortunately, Uncle Retinue says my dad's looking for me.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up my vocal cords. Come find me when you're done.
Pile of stones. Got it.
They're probably not really her uncles then. They're just good friends of the family. They can actually show what she looked like when she was younger. I'm curious.
Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you were looking for me.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of war with me.
Yeah, look at him. Looks fire.
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
The world.
It was just a figure of speech. The aftermath of a sandstorm is no time to be waging war. I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back. Which means...
It's fixed.
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back as much water as I could carry. It should last us for a good while.
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms, our wells wouldn't be caving in. You wouldn't be spending all your time out searching for new water sources.
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out of hardship and poverty, onto better things. You know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all the stories. And look at us now. Squeezed into these hovels. No one would choose this, if it wasn't for the endless wars over the years. But things are looking up. I started working with some folks from the academia a few months back. They gave me some contacts in return for my assistance in the desert.
This is also obviously long before we even came to Sumeru.
So you're the academia's helper now?
Special ambassador, they call it. Think of it as a partnership. It's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long. Seeking opportunities elsewhere is the best thing for us, and the fastest way to progress.
I don't like this. Because if I remember correctly, things between the folks from the desert and the academia were never the strongest. Even when we first came to Sumeru, were the ones that kind of helped bridge the gap. So, I have a feeling they're going to take advantage of them or something.
So, do you get anything good out of being a special ambassador?
Of course. My luck's improving all the time. One day, I swear I'm gonna lead us out of this place. We'll find somewhere new. Somewhere better.
That's a promise. Nope. I thought this was the one spot, when you first make it to the desert. But I guess not. This probably just has to be a whole new area. Dance of Death. Serpent and Scorpion. Man, I can't see nothing.
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Well, you've gone from chief to thief, and now you have to face the consequences.
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or both.
And that special ambassador act? Yeah, nice try. We spoke to the academia. They said it was all news to them.
I don't mean to be that person, but that guy, he has kind of a big, a bigger body structure. Yet he has a freaking six-pack. Is that possible? I feel like there's something a little wrong there. That could just be me, though.
You're a liar and a cheat!
Oh! Oh! Oh, shit.
I heard Yehoda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most people are terrified by the sight of blood. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. The desert dwellers' weapons of choice. There's a handwritten note on the ground. Let's see what it says.
Oh, please don't tell me that's the song.
Halil, this is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. Surely you remember me. I was the one who helped you and your colleagues avoid the quicksand in the desert. This is my second time writing to you. I assume my last letter must have gotten lost in the mail, as I didn't receive a reply. I hope this one makes it to you safely. I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well, forcing me to look for another water source in Iab and Unut territory. It was a matter of survival. Praise the gods. The well of the Iab tribe was intact. It was my last resort. I drew what water I could and left, but not without being spotted. I fear they will retaliate. You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be my ally in the academia. I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of Special Ambassador and send some of your people to assist me for a few days. It's the only way I can convince them that this was the academia's decision and prevent them from retaliating. This is an emergency. Please send help as soon as possible.
Man, don't tell me he reached out for help and they slapped his hand away.
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. It's badly defaced. Some parts are barely legible. What a ridiculous lie the surviving Shimti tell. Their whole village was butchered over a sip of water.
Damn. The whole tribe.
Ah, officer. Welcome. Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some respectable libations.
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer. I promise.
Man, look, see that the Akasha is operating.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor. I highly doubt anyone in this desert possesses serious academic potential.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our god. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you, take her away from this place. Give her a chance. Don't let her talent go to waste.
It had to be never.
I don't recognize her. New arrival?
She showed up here a few days ago and we took her in. She's a really bright kid. Please help. I'm begging you.
So, where are you from?
Nowhere special. Just a sand dune.
What about the rest of your family? How many of you are there?
Just the one.
That's so sad. Damn, dude.
It's only you?
Correct.
So, no brothers, no sisters, no mother or father?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from that, I have no family.
All right. Get over here. Sign your name on the form. Never? You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
Is that their way of saying light-skinned? Jeez. Man, that freaking... That... I can't believe it. Well, I mean, I can. But, you know, out of survival... Trying to get water for their tribe, and it was their own undoing.
Nefer, this term's assignments have been issued already. Please read through the materials thoroughly, conduct your own additional research, and then write an essay on the topic.
Yes, Professor, I'm aware. I just had a couple more questions I wanted to get your perspective on.
Oh? Please ask away.
Well, I saw the other students' problem sheets, and I couldn't help but notice that my assignment is much easier than theirs. Do you really think I'm a weak student?
Oh.
A weak student? Goodness, no. Quite the opposite. You have a sharp mind. Almost too sharp.
I think what you're saying is, a weak student wouldn't have noticed the discrepancy. And if they did, they certainly wouldn't complain about the lighter workload.
You see, sharp as they come. You see things the way they are, and I'm sure you know why they're like that.
Because of where I come from. Because I'm different.
Ooh, I mean, I don't know, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Depends on how it's put.
I'm sorry, Nefer. I don't like it any more than you do. It's just... Anyway, you said you had a couple of questions. What's the other one?
I wanted to check. If someone sent me a letter to the academia, where do I go to collect it?
Ah, your family wrote to you. Well, as long as they put your name on the envelope, someone should hand it right to you.
Not exactly. It's not even a recent letter. I was just curious where the mail would end up if no one collects it.
Oh.
The House of Dana, I expect. I know there's a box for unclaimed mail somewhere in there, probably sitting on a shelf. Whatever you're looking for, that'd be the place to start.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Professor.
Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I feel like I failed you. I'm supposed to be your teacher, but I haven't taught you anything.
Hey, don't say that. You're a great teacher, and you do your best for all your students. But the rules are the rules. You're not allowed to teach students like me.
Freaking academia.
It's not just the academia either. The whole world bends over backwards for the successful and leaves the losers to suffer and die.
I feel like she heard me.
Oh, my dear child. Don't tell me you've given up on life already.
I haven't. I just think that if you want to make it in this world, you have to find a way to become successful.
Man, this is gonna be insane. So, yeah, the question is the letter going to be there completely unanswered? Because if the letter isn't there, then obviously it didn't reach them in the first place. If it is there, then it was just thrown to the side. And I feel like that might be the breaking point.
This must be it. A big cardboard box full of unclaimed mail. And probably some letters that ended up here by mistake, too. Let's take a look.
I hope I don't have to read through each one. Please tell me she reads it. Oh.
A dilapidation survey from Port Ormos. Looks like it's from a Corps of 30 representative. What a strange thought. A bunch of mercs losing sleep over rundown buildings. This one was never even opened. I guess the recipient didn't care what the Corps of 30 had to say about anything.
Nope, they definitely didn't.
Who was it addressed to? I don't recognize the name, but it must have been a Kasharawar professor. This one is addressed to the Immorta Sage. The title is Changes Observed in Satyavada Life Symptoms. Why do all these letters read like full-blown dissertations? Guided by the incense, we became lost somewhere in the forest. All the barriers between levels of consciousness disappeared as our minds soared around in circles, looking for a branch to seek refuge on. In clinical terms, these symptoms fit the description of incense poisoning. The Immorta Darshan strictly prohibits the use of hallucinogenic substances, but I believe there are still people getting away with it.
And I think that's them trying to reach into to find Irminsul in the first place. Like where we met Tainari and the other girl in the forest. I forgot her name.
For example, my neighbor who always breaks out into song and dance after using incense.
Or could they could just be talking about using it as a hallucinogen. Never mind.
This seems like something the academia would want to know about. Why wasn't it collected? Wait, what's this written on the back? It's so small. The note says, the sender authored this letter while under the influence of mushrooms. I would send it back, but no return address was provided. Stamped by the Grand Conservator of the House of Dana.
Oh.
This next one is addressed to Grand Sage Azar?
Azar?
A few words of protest regarding recent changes in Sumeru's educational policy. In recent years, the academia has taken on a small number of students from the desert region, as per the policy to this effect. However, it appears to me that these students have not, in fact, been provided with educational opportunities that are, in any meaningful sense, equal to those enjoyed by their peers. As well as receiving dumbed-down assignments and perfunctory tutoring, they do not even have full access to the Akasha system. Education is the fundamental purpose of this institution, which should go without saying in a nation whose founding virtues are knowledge and wisdom. I ask you, is the lip service we pay to the policy of education for desert students truly the standard of pedagogy to which the academia aspires? As Grand Sage, policy decisions are your prerogative, but do not forget your roots. You and I were once students too, as was everyone else in this institution.
Because he didn't care about people from the desert.
I do hope you will give some serious attention to this matter. I encourage you to discuss issues like this with myself and others, and listen to some alternative opinions.
And of course he did not. He didn't care.
Great letter. Shame it didn't get to where it needed to go.
You don't even know the half of it, Nefer.
And the sender is... Huh? Sage Cyrus of Spontamod. I didn't realize anyone else even knew how bad students like me have it in this place. So this is where letters from the Sage of Spontamod end up? Nice one, Grand Sage. Really enlightened leadership.
And that was from another sage. That's crazy.
Whatever. This isn't what I came here for. Moving on. I'm not exactly holding out hope that a letter sent from the desert would even make it here. I can't believe how much discarded mail there is. Must have been years since someone last went through it all. And this is just one box. The whole House of Dana is boxes on shelves. I don't believe for 1 second that any human being has sat down and read through all the documents in this place. Who has that much free time on their hands?
Are you gonna do it?
Wait, could this be it?
Well, it looks kind of ragged. Least fancy envelope in the box, written on crude quality paper. And of course, it would be right at the bottom of the pile. Clearly no one gave this letter so much as a first glance, let alone a second. The handwriting on the envelope looks very familiar.
Greetings, Halil. My name is Sinuhe, chief of the Shimti tribe. I was the one who came to you and your colleague's aid when you ran into trouble in the Great Red Sand. I don't know how well you remember it now, but I brought you to safety and gave you some water and other supplies. You seemed very pleased and told me your name. In my tribe, learning a person's true name is serious business, and I therefore see you all as friends. You were kind enough to leave your contact details, so we could stay in touch. The Shimti tribe lives a harsh, nomadic existence in the desert. You were sympathetic towards my plight, promising to make me a special ambassador of the academia and help us find a way to make a better living.
I just read that she has Nakasha.
This brings me to my reason for writing. Our tribe has fallen on particularly hard times, and I would like to ask for your assistance. There was a terrible sandstorm a few days ago, which blocked up the well in our land. To ensure my people's survival, I had no choice but to venture into Iyab and Unut territory in search of an alternate water source. The Iyab and Unut are descended from the Thamudians, while we trace our ancestry to Tulatala. We worship the Lord of Flowers and have had relatively good relations with our fellow tribes up until now. I found a well belonging to the Iyab tribe. They declined to help us, but I really had no other option, so I took some water to keep me and my tribe alive. My actions are certain to incur their wrath. When we met, you assured me that you would be my ally in the academia. I would like to take you up on that offer, because I really need your help. I wonder if you could send an academia representative to meet with me. That aside, the last time you were here, you mentioned that the academia had started accepting students from the desert, and I told you a little about my daughter, Nefer. We have next to no resources here in the desert, and my power and influence are limited. Would you consider enrolling my daughter at the academia? She is a smart girl. I know she won't disappoint you.
Oh my goodness, dude. Even through all this, though, asking for help for the people, but especially for his daughter. How does that make you feel, Nefer?
From the outset, the academia never took you seriously. Those things they promised were just empty words. I doubt they even remember the name Sinuhe. And you were so emphatic that your luck had finally changed for the better. You swore you'd lead us to a better place one day. You spoke with such conviction, like you were the most powerful chief in the whole desert. You liar. You lied about everything. You promised the world and delivered on none of it. And who fell for it? Just me, by the looks of it. Despite your best efforts. Which makes you a pathetic liar. You weren't even any good at it.
Damn, dude.
I think I'll take over from here. Let me show you how it's done.
Oh. Well, not quite what I was expecting from that one. But someone like Nefer would definitely have a specific point of view for it. And at the same time, I kind of can't really blame her, though.
I just came to say goodbye. Thanks for everything you've done for me in my time here.
Nefer? You packed your bags. Where are you going?
I'm quitting. Something's come up in my hometown. Gonna head back and deal with it.
Huh? But this was a hard-won opportunity for you. You know that better than I do.
It was. But it doesn't matter. I have more important things to deal with and they can't wait. Oh, and I didn't want to overfill my bags, so I left some incense on your desk. What's wrong? I thought you liked incense. Although, I did read somewhere in the House of Dana that it has hallucinogenic effects. Don't use it all at once, alright?
Isn't this the stuff you brought from your hometown? You're just letting me have it? But you said it's a rare and valuable commodity.
Yeah, about that. I lied. It's not rare at all. There's this bunch of ruins near my hometown that are practically overgrown with this plant. It's not worth much. Keep it. It's fine.
But is that the lie? Maybe she was lying just to make her feel better about her keeping it.
But Nefer...
Alright, that's all from me. You take care.
Damn. Old. But she's just trying to get out of there too.
Don't forget me, okay? I mean, we're more than just classmates, right? We're friends.
Yeah, I'll remember you. I lied again. That incense is worth a fortune, and it's a rare find even in those ruins.
I knew it. See?
And as for remembering her, I have far too much to do when I get back. No time to reminisce. I'll be lucky if I even make it through this alive. But either way, I expect I'll forget you pretty quickly.
And so did she really forget her friend, though? That's still crazy, though, that the Traveler and everyone else, they're just kind of backseating and all this. Just getting a front row seat to her memories that she probably would never share with anybody. Ooh. Talk to the Eeb chief. Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arif.
So,
What does the Academia want? Since they've sent their special ambassador, I assume there's a big business deal to be made. If not, I'd be very disappointed.
Please, sir, lower your blade. You're lucky I'm the one they sent. Not all special ambassadors share my admiration for the Eab people. The ever-shifting balance of power in the desert reduced the once great civilizations of this region to rubble and sand. But the story of the Eab has a very different trajectory. Others grew weak, but you grew strong, beginning in obscurity and moving to prosperity. You're the only ones who defied the trend.
Huh. So, you do know who you're dealing with?
This well is the perfect symbol of your strength, is it not? It used to belong to the Unut, but it looks like you have control over it now.
Ah, so I took over that tribe.
You're not wrong. But I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to flatter us.
Of course not. I came to bring you some very good news. Some information that recently came to light, which might just be your ticket to freedom. Records uncovered by the Vahumana Darshan show that a certain well currently under Eab control is built on top of some ancient ruins. These ruins are of great archaeological interest to the Academia. I checked the map carefully on my way over here, and I'm confident that this is the well in question. The Academia is offering 50 million mora in return for excavation rights.
50 million?
Mm-mm.
No, wait. If these ruins are as important as you say, 50 million's a little low, don't you think?
Don't get greedy, Eab. We know far more than you think. We know that you seized this well by force. Wasn't that the first step in your rise to power? To drive away the Unut and steal their water supply?
Kind of funny, because that would just seem like the same thing that happened in watching Tulsa King. Trying to take control of a distillery and offered 3 times its worth. And it's like, well, if you're so quick to throw 3 times the amount, then there's something about it that's worth a whole lot more than you're offering.
So what if it was?
Don't worry. As unscrupulous as it was, it's something we're willing to overlook. The Academia is only interested in dealing with the de facto power holders in the region. I hope I am making myself clear.
And I hope your words are the truth. If I find out the Academia is trying to play me, I'll hunt down every one of your people and make you watch as I cut their heads off one by one.
I assure you, Chief, that would not be in your long-term interests. You don't want to make an enemy of the Academia. You see how I'm dressed, don't you? I appreciate that you've never been to the rainforest, but surely even you recognize an ambassador's attire when you see it. And what does a barbarian like you have to lose anyway? You really think the Sumeru Academia would bother to come all this way just to lie to you? We have more important things to worry about.
She's playing them like a harp.
All right, I take your point. The Academia is the highest authority in the land. I'm sure you're trustworthy people. In that case, we have a deal. We will sell you the excavation rights. I'd like to thank you, Ambassador. This is good news indeed. Excellent news. In fact, it calls for a celebration. Would you do us the honor of staying a while and enjoying some Eab hospitality?
Gladly. I am partial to wine myself, and I trust you are as well. So let's indulge in a few drinks together, in celebration of this momentous occasion.
Almost as intoxicating as the wine. Bring some new shocking news.
Chief! Chief, it's an emergency! It's the Unut. They've taken the well.
What? Well, don't just stand there. Take it back.
Yes, Chief.
I have every confidence in the Eab's military superiority, and yet...
Do you have something to do with this, Nefer?
Well, what is it?
The Unut's response was alarmingly fast. The day after we reach a deal, they seize the well. This can't be a coincidence. Perhaps there is a traitor in your midst.
I don't think so.
I am obliged to remind you, Chief, that the Academia will only deal with the de facto power holders. If you cannot regain control over the well, I'm afraid you won't see a single mora of that 50 million.
Man, she knows how to play.
No! Please, Ambassador, just give me some time. I swear the Unut will not get away with this.
So let's see.
That well is ours, and so is the mora.
Glad to hear it. I will wait here for an update.
If there is a traitor, I will find them. In the meantime, make yourself at home. I'll report back as soon as I have an update.
Better make it fast.
Much obliged. Wow. All it took was a few words and I've got him wrapped around my finger. What an amazing feeling.
Jeez, dude.
So, in summary, Ambassador, the Academia would rather negotiate with our tribe instead of the Eab, yes?
Oh, she went over there beforehand.
The Eab are ruthless murderers who don't listen to reason. And now they have the gall to interfere in our research projects in the desert region. So let me ask you, Chief. If you were the Academia, what would you do?
Kill them all, of course.
Precisely. The Academia does not tolerate those who stand in our way. The Eab have held back our academic pursuits for too long, and our patience is wearing thin. At the same time, there is simply no way that the Academia can be seen to be intervening in desert affairs. I'm sure you understand where I'm coming from.
We have our own rules out here. If the rainforest dwellers raised arms against a desert tribe, it'd start a bloody war.
Right. We can't confront them ourselves, but we can support their enemies. The Unut have always had strained relations with the Eab, which makes you our natural allies.
Man, she's playing them both.
Natural allies. Weren't the Eab your allies once? You were quick to send them after us to protect your interests back when we stole that water. And now look at you. You're at each other's throats. Let me be clear. The Academia wishes to collaborate with the legally recognized rulers of the desert in this matter. We are asking for excavation rights to that well, and our offer is 50 million mora.
Say no more. I believe we have an understanding.
Good. Then I suggest you get to work. Get us access to that well, and the mora's yours. You see, Dad? Lying is easy when you know how. People will believe anything.
That does hurt my heart a little bit, man. Her dad was, trying to do the right thing. At least the best that he could. Best to his ability. And now she's over here trying to play the bigger bad guy here. I mean, well, not bad guy, but you know what I mean. Surely she does care for her father, though. She understands why he did what he did. Why is there a crow in the desert? Jeez. Oh my god!
Look at yourselves. You may be vile, savage monsters, but your butchered bodies bleed like any others. You're no different. You're nothing special at all. The monsters who destroyed my home, they're just ordinary, petty human beings. What a joke.
Yehoda's gonna be so scared of her after this.
I think we're even now. Maybe I've even done the desert a favor. It's a better place without all these people around. Oh, Sinuhe, my gullible fool of a father. Perhaps if you'd been as ruthless as I was today, our tribespeople would still be alive. In this dog-eat-dog world, a chief needs to be tough to survive.
Come on, Nefer.
But you couldn't do what had to be done. So I did it for you.
That hurts, man.
Nefer, it's okay. All of this is in the past now.
I believe I remember you promising to remain silent.
Yeah, but even so...
Yehoda, is there anything you can do to ease the tension?
You got this, Yehoda. It's your time to shine.
Alright, time for a sharp turn onto a completely different topic.
Oh boy, is it either gonna be really good or really bad?
So, anyway, that's enough of that. When are we getting out of this place? Feels like we've been walking forever. I'm getting pretty tired. Oh, Lauma, you tired?
Yes. If we can find somewhere to sit down, I could certainly do with a rest.
It's not far now. There should be a temple just up ahead.
Is this situation about to reach a conclusion?
Yes.
Really? A temple? That's where this story ends? I guess that's how things go in the desert.
I've been to a similar place with a friend from the desert before.
Desert dwellers can never escape their destiny. Or so everyone says. I never wanted to believe it, but looking back now, I'm as desert as they come.
You mentioned a temple. What's waiting for us there?
My biggest trade secret of all.
Ah. Then I'm guessing it's where you got your power from. The power to peer into other people's minds.
I didn't know you were clued up on any other religions.
Hey, knowledge is power. Like, it really is.
I'm no expert in the history of Sumeru, but since you come from the desert, I would imagine it has something to do with King Deshret.
And the 7 pillars who served him. They are major figures in the desert belief system, too.
Sounds impressive.
I have some friends with connections to this stuff. Specifically with Hermanubis.
Oh, I know who you mean. General Mahamatra Sino. The spirit of Hermanubis dwells within him.
That's Boss Neff for ya. She knows everything.
Cyno's hardly a figure of obscurity, but I know about Sethos too.
I know of him, I still haven't done his story quest to meet him.
What about him? Is he a big deal or something?
Well, he's not a small deal, let's put it that way.
You sure know your stuff.
Please, this is the bare bone basics. Save the flattery. Thanks for your patience, everyone. I'm sure it's been a lot to take in. With any luck, that's our exit just up ahead.
But still, how do we get tied to your memories? Is it just a mistake that she made, or was it an outside source? Like I can be attacked by the dendro chicken. Ooh. Yup. Yup. Whoop. Yup. Yep. Ooh. Into the wall.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Why are you freaking out?
I'm totally out of my depth here. I don't have anything to add about any of this stuff. Like, look at that statue, for instance.
Uh-huh. It's raw.
I want to do the whole name-dropping, this girl knows her stuff thing too, but I've never seen anything like it before.
A statue with the head of a bird.
Looks like something out of King Deshret's mausoleum.
That's Thoth, the Ibis King, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret. The legends say that he, the Crocodile King, and the Goat King were the 3 retainers of King Deshret. Let's take a look.
Ooh. We have a cutscene here. Hey, it's our cat.
It's just Ashru.
So, all is well?
Typically speaking, at this point, the world disintegrates. Then we find ourselves back in the outside world. Besides, these are my memories. There's nothing to fear.
You're sure?
Of course. It's almost over.
Oh crap!
Hold on!
Wait, so is that rear? How the?
Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Speak for yourself.
Come on, Nefer! Saved my door!
How repulsive.
Galambina! Was he now contained in that thing?
Timed that pretty well, didn't I?
He sure did. Thank you very much, Columbina.
It's okay. I'm just glad no one was hurt.
And we shall see. Nefer, you good?
Paimon noticed you doing something too, Dainsleif. Were you helping get them out?
Of course. When I asked Nefer to conduct this investigation, I was not naive to the dangers involved. I had a duty to ensure your safety.
Good to know your sense of justice is still intact after all these years.
I take that to mean that you saw the truth. That comes as a great relief.
I certainly did. And thanks to your help, I also managed to trap Rerir inside the chess set.
Whoa, really? How'd you manage that?
Yeah, but is it gonna hold him for long?
Well, to be honest, I sensed that something was wrong long before we made it to the temple. By using this fragment to probe into Rerir's past, well, the monster formerly known as Rerir, it seems I alerted him. I was tracking him, then he caught on and started tracking me too. Can't say I'm surprised.
But how did he track you through your thoughts alone? That shouldn't be possible.
Rerir was a secret agent who reported directly to the Vinster King. He is an expert at finding a trail and hunting down his pursuers.
Well, definitely track down Nefer.
No wonder.
He infiltrated the chess set, read my thoughts, and built a new virtual chess set inside of it. That's why we weren't able to leave at first.
Speaking of your chess set, it's quite a remarkable item. Would I be right in thinking you have some connection to King Deshret?
You overestimate me. I only have a connection with one of his underlings, the Ibis King. You all saw how this came to be. A long time ago, the Iab massacred my tribe, the Shimti, in our home village. A few years later, I enrolled in the academia, where some new information came to light. The Unut and the Iab fought a bitter battle over the rights to a well, all for the sake of a non-existent 50 million mora. The Iab ultimately won that confrontation, but their victory came at the cost of almost every warrior in the tribe.
Jeez.
The final blow to the Iab came at the victory feast, when an Unut assassin beheaded their chief right before my eyes. The remaining Iab fled and have been scattered to the winds ever since.
Damn.
Having gotten my revenge, I returned to my hometown, where to my surprise, the nearby temple was still standing. There it was, seemingly immune to the relentless hostility of the desert, while my tribal home lay in ruins. As I stood there gazing at the temple, I noticed a cat just outside. This cat, as it turned out, was home to the spirit of the Ibis King. He led me to a gate deep inside the temple, and there he made a deal with me. This chess set is my gift from the Ibis King. The chessboard within is made to the same specifications as the one in the mausoleum of King Deshret, and represents his power of piercing analysis.
That's crazy, though, to be gifted something from one of the kings.
With this chessboard in its container, I gained a certain ability to perceive hidden secrets. Now, you could conclude that the Ibis King simply wanted to give the people of this world the power to seek the truth, but I don't believe that's the full story. Every god plays favorites. Their hearts are as fickle as any human's, full of secrets, perversions, egotistical tendencies. But precious few gods are willing to admit this.
It is the same with all powerful forces, including fate itself. Their gaze falls preferentially upon a select few. As you rightly point out, this is an act of favoritism.
Their gaze, like the gaze of the eons?
If you're alluding to the Abyss, then yes, I agree. Gather the others. It's time to share everything I've learned.
The group is gathered in the office. Some are too bothered. No, kitty cat.
Thank you all for being here.
I like how Flint and Dane's they're just sitting chilling. Dude, I love the drip from Varka, though.
As promised, I did some further investigating into the Raker of Solnari's background. I am pleased to report that the investigation has been most fruitful indeed. The Raker of Solnari, real name Rerir, was once a Conrian subject who served the Vinster King. I will now share the important details of his story. Please save any questions or comments for the end.
Okay, she narrates the backstory to the group. At the Vinster King's behest, he gathered intel and assassinated descendants of the Crimson Moon dynasty, unwilling to take down his beloved Felindus, who was secretly of Crimson Moon heritage, and then got dragged into court politics. Vedfroth, I forgot how to say his name. Ved's voice, which spoke to him of his fate, was like a reflection of the moon. Though he could disturb the waters to gain some temporary relief, he was powerless to erase it entirely. In contrast, Rerir's own life was like a reflection of a broken moon. Once the stormy winds of fate blew across the water's surface, it was utterly destroyed. Felindus smuggled away a piece of the moon before disappearing through that mysterious portal. It was passed down through the ages, finally falling into the hands of the knave. But what lies on the other side of that portal? Is it really a whole other world? Felindus never had the chance to share what she found there, neither did Rerir, who followed her in.
So that's why he's so obsessed with the moon.
A tragic tale, to be sure. But it does not excuse his many transgressions. No matter how much Rerir suffered in the past, the fact remains that he is what we know today as the Wild Hunt, wreaking havoc upon innocent lives in Notcry. He becomes more dangerous with each passing day. If left unchecked, it is simply a matter of time before all of Teyvat suffers the consequences. This is a threat that the Knights of Favonius cannot ignore.
A question for Miss Columbina. Forgive me if this is presumptuous, but have you ever seen the spatial gateway that appeared in Rerir's memory?
Never. But I have heard stories of something called the Moon Gate, and this seems to fit the description.
Miss Lauma, any thoughts on this?
What are your thoughts, ma'am?
In the lore of the Frost Moon Scions, the moon is believed to hold many secrets. Some sources speak of ancient knowledge, others of a gateway to the unknown. The term Moon Gate is one I have heard before, but as is the case with all of our legends, there are no records of any first-hand witnesses. We cannot know whether it truly exists.
Then back to Miss Columbina. As a moon goddess yourself, do you have some idea of where the Moon Gate leads to?
I like how Yehoda's still playing with the cat.
Not at this stage, sorry. I do hold the power of the Frost Moon, and my strength is recovering well. I can sense that the gate would open at my command, but...
Without knowing what's on the other side?
But there's more to the power of the Frost Moon than that?
Yes. A moon goddess has the right to open the Moon Gate, since it is a path to the moon. But as never mentioned, holding open a spatial gateway takes a huge amount of power. And right now, I need to conserve my energy to fight the Raker of Solnari. I'm afraid this is one mystery we may have to leave unsolved for now.
I agree. Better to save your strength. But if you'll humor me for a moment, I have a bold conjecture of my own regarding the world beyond the gateway.
And that is?
I highly suspect that neither Tholindis nor Rerir made it through unscathed. The evidence pointing to this is the fact that the Rehir of Solnari exists in the form of countless fragments.
Okay, I see where you're going.
With the abyssal power he wields, no ordinary foe can touch him, let alone tear him to shreds. And yet, the wild hunt proliferates wherever his scattered fragments lie, drawing hordes of monsters to many different locations across the land.
So your theory is that Rerir was physically torn to shreds by some powerful force? Hence, why the Wild Hunt is a distributed phenomenon, rather than a unified one?
That's a gruesome thought.
Makes sense to me. Explains why the Wild Hunt is so pervasive, and why he's been trying to piece himself back together. He was whole to begin with, and he wants to be whole again.
Without the power of the Abyss on his side, he almost certainly would have perished the moment he was torn apart. But the Abyss, much like a curse, has kept him alive.
I could not agree more. The power of the Abyss is most surely a curse.
It is a compelling explanation, and one that accords with my present understanding of Abyss creatures. Whether the life form in question is primitive or advanced, if a curse has extended its lifespan unnaturally, it will continue to survive in spite of everything. This raises some interesting questions. I will run some experiments and see if there is any validity to my suspicions.
Alright, well, don't keep us in the dark on that one. As soon as you know something, let us know.
That being said, regardless of whether my research bears fruit, I would like to thank Miss Nefer for conducting such a thorough investigation. Already, it has greatly enriched my understanding of the entity we face.
My pleasure, Mr. Albedo. I too hope that the information I have shared today proves useful as we look to formulate the next stage of our plan.
Hey! What is it, Dainsleif? You look really upset!
Well, I'm sure this can't be easy for him. Well, I mean, maybe easy, but it's still just something to think about.
It's just... when I think of the man I once knew as Rerir, I struggle to understand why things had to turn out like this.
The two of you used to be friends, didn't you? I don't know if these words will bring any comfort, but my heart goes out to you.
Mine too. We can never know all the hows and whys of the way things are. The moon and stars are full of untold secrets and lies, and the skies are host to many more mysteries than these alone. Yet, none of that can begin to compare with the complexity of human life.
Them two are so nice today.
Those are the first comforting words I've heard in a long time. Thank you, both.
Jeez, man. Sure, I mean, me and Paimon didn't do nothing for her the last several times we met.
Well, I think this is a good place to end today's meeting. I'm sure Nefer needs some time to recover. She's been through an awful lot today.
That's very thoughtful of you, Llama.
Oh, look at these two, being buddy-buddy.
Of course.
Sounds good to me. Take some time to rest and digest before we reconvene to nail down a plan.
Back at the hotel, sit with Paimon and discuss what lies ahead. It can't be good.
Hey, is this a bad time? Hope I didn't kill the conversation.
Oh, no, you're good. What's up, dude?
No need. Come on, let's talk outside.
I still like his setup.
Anyway, Nefer went back to the curatorium to get some rest. But before she left, she shared some things with me that I thought you should be aware of.
Oh yeah? Lay it on me.
Firstly, although she managed to trap the Raker of Solnari inside her chest set, there's no guarantee that the power of the Ibis King is any match for one of the 5 sinners. Their powers are beyond our comprehension. It's only a matter of time before he finds a way to break out. We have to come up with a plan and take care of him before that happens.
Honestly, Paimon figured that might be the case. So, how long have we got?
Who knows? Well, it could be a few days, could be a few hours.
Well, I asked her that same question. She talked for a long time, but for the most part, it seemed like she was trying to convince me how precious her chess set is. What a long and storied history it has.
Like, I'm sure she just wants to get him out of there instead of just waiting for him to break out.
It felt like some kind of sing over Mora against your will. Anyway, after all that, she finally answered the question. 2 days, at most.
Oh.
2 days? Holy moly! Can we even recruit enough help in that time?
Holy moly, I haven't heard that in a long time.
That remains to be seen. Which brings me to the second issue. Dainsleif is obviously conflicted about this whole thing. But given how little time we have, there's no way we can pull this off without his help.
So you want us to convince him?
You have some history with him, right? Do you think maybe you could talk to him for us?
Man, I can see what I could do.
Great. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Alright, on to item 3. So, Albedo, Durin, and I put our heads together and came up with a plan. Can't promise it's gonna work yet, but at least it's a start. We figured we'd bounce the idea off you first. We'll explore it further once everyone's recovered.
Oh, please, ask away.
Oh, Paimon's dying to hear this.
What you got?
Alright, so, here's what we're thinking.
In a hushed voice, Varka lays out the current plan. The shocking plan, but nothing can faze the greatest traveler and trustiest travel guide in Tibet. It doesn't take you long to get behind it. Cool, so we don't even know the whole thing.
We felt a little uneasy about roping you into this. I mean, firstly, you're not locals, and secondly, none of us are your boss. You're well within your rights to refuse if you so choose.
Roping us in? Why would you even say that? We know the stakes here. It's all of us against the Rayher of Solnari, or none of us stand a chance.
I choose my words very intentionally, I'll have you know. I like to think there's an art to striking a down-to-earth tone even when the stakes are through the roof.
So that's your way of trying to be modest.
Sir Varka, I have a few thoughts about this plan.
Yeah, so do I. Like, what is it?
I'm all ears.
I think we can be more flexible with how the roles are allocated. In my view, the most sensible lineup would be like this.
Oh, good. We're still out of the loop.
I see your point, yeah. But if that's how we're going to approach this, you'd better make sure you're ready. To be clear, I don't doubt your abilities. Far from it. I just want to make sure. Are you really willing to take all this on?
I want to do everything within my power. The Rayher of Solnari is a truly fearsome opponent, and if I do my part, it'll greatly reduce the risk for everyone else involved.
All I hear is Tanjiro.
Well, that tracks with what I've heard. Jean's mentioned in her letters that you're so diligent it's almost abnormal.
She talks about me?
As in, most people weigh up the risks and rewards in situations like this. But you seem to just march towards danger without a moment's hesitation.
Yeah, that's me.
Of course, everyone appreciates a fearless pioneer. But all that aside, I'm the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, and you're our honorary knight. I want to make sure your courage doesn't come at the expense of your safety.
Thank you, Sir Varka.
I should be the one thanking you. It means a lot to have you on board. I'll give some serious thought to your suggestions.
Varka gives a very knightly bow and says he'll see you at the hotel again later. He has arranged for everyone to meet and finalize the plan of action. In an effort to lighten the mood, he booked out of the hotel for this meeting, so you could all chat over a drink. As the moon rises in the sky, you and Paimon leave your room, discussing whether Paimon has any other options than the fruit juice. Everyone is already there waiting for you. They're chatting and smiling. Clearly the rest has done them good. As well as the existing crew, some unexpected help has arrived. Still, he remained conscious of the fact that the future of Nodcry rests on what is decided tonight. So many lives are at stake. You may never meet most of them, but whether they know it or not, all of them are counting on you. Well, way to put on the pressure, jeez. Is this still? Yeah, it's still. Okay, yeah, it's still part of it. Hey! Oh.
This is a thorough plan, but I do have one last question before we take action. How can we be sure that our enemy won't leave the designated area?
Great question. Albedo's been hard at work analyzing Rerir and the Wild Hunt's behavioral patterns. His conclusions are as follows. Firstly, from the earliest known confrontation until now, Rerir has never displayed any ability to manipulate the dimension of space. So it's unlikely he has any power in that domain. Secondly, he seems to have a particularly strong vendetta against our group. If we put him in a fight-or-flight situation, he'll choose to fight every time.
I can buy that.
Thirdly, finally, and most importantly, he is consumed by hatred, both for the moon and for his enemies. Turns out, we tick both of those boxes. We have a reincarnated moon in our ranks, and a spy who accessed his private memories without permission. He'll be baying for blood, not looking to escape.
As someone who's had their fair share of interactions with the Wild Hunt, those all seem like valid observations to me.
No kidding.
Understood. Then I will defer to the verdict of the group.
Well, everyone, that's the plan in full detail. Albedo and Durin are carrying out their part as we speak.
Plan approved. Scheduling.
Okay, any firepower you need, I got you covered. Let's light this baby up.
The Frost Moon Scions are behind you as well.
And the rest of you?
All on board.
No objections? All right, then it's settled. This is the plan we're going with. Next up, an old tradition of mine. Anyone who wants to back out, now's your chance.
Wait, we can still back out of this?
Oh, don't you dare.
Everyone says things they regret, right? I don't want anyone feeling trapped because their mouth said yes before their brain had time to think things through.
Hey, you know what? I can respect that, though.
A very people-first approach. I hear that's common practice in the Knights of Favonius.
Heh. Who'd you hear it from? Diluc?
Shh. We don't use people's real names at work. This contact will be known only as Owl, please and thank you.
Jeez.
This plan can only work if everyone does their part. Flint's and I will absolutely support it.
We shall indeed. You'll be glad you accepted our help. Also, you are the last person I expected to see here, Miss Dory.
Yeah, I was surprised to see her here. You trying to make a profit?
It's not often I get called Dory in a work context. My peers usually call me Lord Sangama Bay. So, the longer your name, the higher your net worth. Is that the idea here? In that case, Mr. Flint's here must be worth a fortune. That's right, I know your full name. It's...
Don't you dare.
The walls are thin here. I'd appreciate you keeping that a secret.
Okay, fine. I'm actually only here as a favor for someone else. Do you have any idea how much it would cost to hire me otherwise?
Oh, does this mean someone out there actually has the power to boss Dory around?
It most certainly does not. We have a long-standing and mutually beneficial business partnership. She's actually the mom of a friend of yours.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Said mom supplied me with a great little trinket, but now that lady's ruined everything. If I don't start building a little goodwill now, my whole business in Nodcry is gonna go down the drain!
Just start pointing fingers at Nefer.
Okay. So what exactly is so special about this pendant?
It's a lucky charm that a great mage made for me. We have a business relationship, and she was worried that something bad might happen to me. So, she wanted me to have something that can store power to protect myself with. I finally got it all fully charged up with Kuvaki, and then Nefer went and used it all up at once! Never lost so big in my life!
Oh, poor Dory. But it saved Nefer. It served its purpose.
You're right. It was all my fault. I didn't mean to drain all the Kuvaki in the pendant, but I'll make it up to you.
You will? Well, in that case, how about you give me your chess set, and we call it even?
Oh boy, that's a big ask.
I knew you'd say that. Well, it's yours if you want it. In fact, take it now, and I'll even throw in a free Raker of Solnari. Deal?
You're putting me in a difficult position here.
It's a very useful thing to have around, but I have a funny feeling it won't be around much longer. I guess we'll see in a couple of days.
Yeah, with them trapped in it, it could bust out at any time.
Looks like bankruptcy for me.
You'll be fine, Dory.
Hey, don't be so pessimistic. See this through and you never know. You might find a new business opportunity on the other side.
Ever the optimist. I go check in on each and every one. Look for Dory. Dory!
Dory! How are things going? Feeling ready?
I'm not.
Oh, I was born ready. We only have 2 days. You think Lord Sangamabe would let an opportunity like this slip by? Don't forget, when something's in high demand, the people with the goods on hand get to charge the highest price of all. Even higher than the sellers taking advance orders. Ta-da! See? It's right here!
The heck is that?
Ah, it's so pretty! Did you make it?
I had no idea you were so skilled with your hands.
No, I have a supplier. We go way back, so he made me a very attractive offer. Aha! No wonder you were talking about lucky charms at the meeting. You've been getting Kaveh to make them for you. That's not the full story. It actually started a while back as a project between me and the Dendro Archon.
Oh, really?
Mage Alice once warned me that this world won't stay safe forever. There may come a day when everyone faces a great crisis. I passed this on to the Dendro Archon, and she secretly brought together a research team made up of Sumeru's top scholars to invent a technology that could keep people safe. I won't go into the details because it's all very complicated, but if you want to know more, you can ask the Dendro Archon about it sometime.
So Alice was talking about a coming disaster, and now everyone's gonna try and prepare for it? Interesting.
Anyway, point being, it was the Dendro Archon who asked Kaveh to build this little contraption. As one of the top Kashara War talents, he was the obvious choice.
He's good at what he does.
Took him long enough. He stressed over it for ages. Must have gone through at least a dozen designs before producing a final product. But that's Kaveh for you.
Yep, sound about right.
Marak delivered it to me a couple of days ago, along with a letter from Kaveh. Could I ask why I'm sending this technology to you? What's your proposed use case? Has it been approved by the relevant authorities? So nosy. My fault for sending him the research permit to begin with.
Hey, he's just fact-checking himself.
Surely Nahida must have told him you were involved in this project. He was probably just nervous because you're always so secretive about your business.
He has every right to be upset. Or to be nosy.
Could be. Anyway, I just replied, let's hope there never has to be a use case, because it would involve grave danger. Fair enough. But it sounds like he was just being cautious. He probably felt responsible as the one who made it. Or maybe he was
was asking as a favor for his housemate. He's done that before. Not sure why, though. His housemate doesn't seem to really care that much about this kind of stuff.
Hey, you can't call him that. He's more than a housemate.
Either way, all's well that ends well. I'm just glad to finally have my hands on the product. I wouldn't want to be without it, given the potential dangers that lie ahead.
Wow.
Huh? What does that look mean?
That's so serious for a second.
Paimon's just super surprised. This must be the first time we've ever seen you actually get serious about something.
This is not the Lord Sangamabe we're used to.
Well, a long time ago, I made a promise to myself. I promised that I was gonna live every day of my life with a big beaming smile. Obviously, Mora plays a big part in that. But there are always gonna be times in life when you have to give something back. That could mean paying back a debt, returning a favor, or showing some kindness.
Aww.
Alice has been a huge help to me over the years. She was the first investor I ever had. And I want my investors to know that Lord Sangamabe is the best in the business.
Wow.
And more than that, no one knows what the future will bring. Whatever happens, I want to make sure the Dendro Archon and all of Sumeru is prepared to face whatever comes.
So back to the pendant. You never intended to ask for it back, did you?
Oh, that? I was just making sure Nefer and I are square.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be thinking it was some sort of benevolent act. I'm no saint, so don't treat me like something I'm not.
Right.
My priority is doing the business that I want to do. So long as my conscience lets me, but it usually does. That's the Lord Sangamabe business model.
Alright, if you say so.
There's a whole new side to Dory.
I do say so, and that's the whole point. I'm a businesswoman. Don't go trying to figure out what kind of person I am. You'll exhaust yourself. Much easier for everyone involved if you just take my word for it. Oh, and could you two help me get this stuff where it needs to be? Thanks so much. You're my favorite assistants.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we got roped into something else. Kind of interesting that she knows Alice, though. So back to Albedo and Durian. Go see what these two are up to.
Traveler, Paimon, it's good to see you.
What's up, dude?
Everything going smoothly over here?
Sort of. As you're probably aware, Varka, Durin, and I captured some abyssal creatures from the Wild Hunt.
I was not aware of that.
Per the plan, we dissected and analyzed some samples of these creatures. The process went very smoothly. The findings, however, come with some troubling implications.
Dissected one. Okay.
What? You can actually dissect the Wild Hunt?
I'm sure it was very, very messy.
That depends on your definition of Wild Hunt and dissection.
Okay, that is horrifying to hear.
Harmless, lifeless. These words are accurate descriptions.
The Wild Hunt is an interesting phenomenon. In and of itself, it doesn't seem to possess anything akin to a human personality. But taken as a collective, the medium through which the Wild Hunt is summoned does appear to have a soul.
Huh?
Master griped a lot about the wise Horoptetyr, and seemed somewhat fascinated with the Faust Elegy. But she barely mentioned Rerir at all. I don't think that was because of his lower social standing, though. Anyway, it's a pity. I should like to hear her thoughts on the nature of the lifeform he has become today. It's a strange mix. The furious energy of an abyssal being channeled through a fractured physical existence. A consequence of being torn apart by an unknown power. Perhaps the only explanation for his survival in this state is that he sacrificed a degree of individuality in exchange for a continued existence.
People have indeed given more for that.
Oh, sorry. Once I get talking about interesting research, I have a tendency to go on indefinitely.
Yeah, we know.
Back to our research findings. Essentially, they confirm my hypothesis. Rerir's corpse is completely contaminated by the Abyss, and the effects are irreversible. You could think of this as Rerir in mutated form, but in my view, even that would be inaccurate. In reality, his whole being has been consumed by the Abyss. In other words, he is now nothing more than a manifestation of abyssal power.
Oh wow, so ever and completely.
Unfortunately, at present, we have no means of completely eradicating abyssal power. Hence, we cannot fundamentally destroy the Rayhir of Solnari either.
But can we cleanse it?
Oh, that's terrible news! So, that's it? We can't defeat him? Not even if we get the power of the Three Moons?
Miss Columbina's situation is a difficult one. She can never achieve wholeness when the world does not accept her presence. It's as if her creator banished her to a place she can never be accepted. It means she spends most of her energy just on her own survival.
Given the circumstances, it's only natural to despair. But we must see this plan through to the end.
We're here for Columbina.
Time to kick off the backup plan.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! This is for you. Dory asked us to bring it.
Ah, how wonderful. Well, thank you for making the trip. Durin and I will be heading off shortly.
I'm sorry I won't be there to protect you in person this time. Please be careful.
We got this.
All right then. Stay safe.
You too as well. Off to see Llama. Oh look, it's the whole Frost Moon clan. Ooh, and Varka's over here. And look at all these people.
Miss Lauma, is everyone here?
Yes. The fate of my flock is in your hands, Grandmaster Varka. Please keep them safe.
My lady, what are you saying?
Within the next 24 hours, we will face the biggest crisis the world has ever seen. This is not a burden that we deserve to bear, but I believe that we reap what we sow in this life. So I intend to act. I must do what I think is right. For me, that means fighting for the future of Nodcry.
Woo!
This gentleman is the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Varka, Knight of Boreas. In my absence, please follow his lead.
Hey, everyone.
Okay, what an introduction.
Guess I should introduce myself. Well, to start with, I know my way around a battlefield.
Really laying it on thick, huh?
Biggest strengths are honesty and hard workingness. Anyway, point is, I don't intend to let Lauma down. I'm gonna do everything in my power to keep every last one of you safe and sound.
Oh, alrighty. Over with Dane's Leaf and Columbina. What the heck are they? Where's the chest? Where's their chest back here? Look at the Hilichurl chilling with the slime. I want to disturb them.
Ah.
Okay. Why was that chest even unlocked? Where the heck am I going? Oh.
Something on your mind?
Miss Columbina, was it? I believe that's how the others addressed you.
That's right. Names are funny things. Have you always been called Dainsleif?
Yes. I take it your own name has a more complicated history.
No kidding.
I have a different relationship with names than other people. To be honest, I'm not even sure that Columbina is my name. At least, not in the same way that Dainsleif is yours. But it's what everyone calls me, and I go along with it. A lot of my life has been that way. I get so used to things that I forget to question why they are so.
Aww.
I never used to think much about where names come from, or what they mean to people. Maybe something's wrong with me.
No, there's not.
You're different from other people. I sensed it the first time we met.
You're more perceptive than most. I'm sure your long life and rich range of experience explains that. Do you ever find yourself missing Conria, Mr. Dainsleif?
Every day.
Difficult to answer. I have dreamed of the past many, many times. Sometimes I'm fighting tooth and nail. Other times I'm lying on the ground, defeated. I don't recall any happy moments from that time. It has been too long.
Is that because hatred survives longer than love and affection?
That would not be for me to say. I make no excuses for the grudges I bear. But whatever the reason, I remember little that was beautiful or sentimental.
That's kind of sad to say, though.
Thank you for your help with the Rerir situation. Without your efforts, I never could have learned the hidden truth of his story.
You're welcome. I know he's your friend.
Friend?
He was your friend.
He betrayed me. And I never really understood what he was going through in life. Some friendship, that is.
Friendships can be hard sometimes.
Okay. So, do you plan to fight him with us?
Whoa, he looks uncertain. I don't think I've ever seen that face on him.
You see, you're torn. Now you know what really happened. You see the things he's done in a new light.
I need some time.
Of course. I completely understand. Anyone else in your position would feel conflicted too. Actually, I went through something similar myself recently. Something happened that changed my perspective on a situation. A situation I took for granted at the time, but now I feel very grateful for it.
You mean the Harbingers who still support you, even though you've left the Fatui?
Some friends.
Yes. I always thought they were only helping me because Harbingers are forced to work together. But then I abandoned them. A warrant was even put out for my arrest. And even now, they still support me. Which means I was wrong about them all along.
Aww.
Clearly, they view you as a friend.
I feel a little guilty now. I regret not seeing her help for what it was, and not treasuring it.
Wait, whose help? Oh, their help.
I see the guilt that you're feeling now, because I feel it too. Hopefully, talking about it will do us both some good.
Aw, they're making good friends.
Have you noticed that the Traveler and Paimon are over there? I think they've been listening.
Oh!
Huh. Shall we say hello?
Sure. Hello.
Aw.
They caught us!
Sorry, we're just concerned about you.
I apologize for making you worry. No doubt you wish to know where I stand on the plan to take down the Recher of Solnari. I'm afraid I need a little time, but I will seriously consider joining you.
You will? Oh, thank you so much! Everyone will be so grateful to hear that!
They needn't be. This was something that I was going to have to face up to eventually.
That doesn't matter to them. They're grateful to you regardless. You can't control their gratitude, so just accept it. And then, have a think about whether you're willing to join us.
Hey, that can be said for a lot of things. Oop, okay, we got a few of us.
It's nearly showtime! Let's go rendezvous with the others. You know the place.
So we're gonna just put this plan into action, huh? Let's do it. This area is so beautiful. What's up?
Ah, you're earlier than I expected.
Mm-hmm. Where's everyone else?
Hey, Flint's! Been waiting here long?
Not too long. I came a little early so I'd have some time to think.
Are you nervous about the battle?
Quite the opposite. I'm reminiscing on my past battles. When I was awakened by the Radniki, I had not touched a weapon in many years. I felt like the battlefield was not where I belonged. But after waging war against the Wild Hunt for so long, I came to realize something. A life of absolute peace is simply not a possibility for me. My restless flame indicates that somewhere inside of me, there is a deep yearning to root out the evil in this world.
Good.
Oh, that doesn't sound like such a bad thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, in the past, when I was a Fae whose primary concern was hibernation, it was hardly ideal.
Fair.
But it certainly serves me well here in the present. And I am delighted to be able to join forces with you in this endeavor.
Welcome aboard.
Looks like I'm not the first to arrive.
Ah, Miss Lauma.
Did you sleep okay last night?
I struggled to settle down at first, because of the nerves. But don't worry. I got enough sleep in the end. I'll be just fine.
Thank you for everything.
Please, I'm just doing my part.
Never! Over here!
What's up? The goods have been delivered, and the backup plan is underway.
Aino asked me to relay a message. She said Anefa will be on high alert and keep a close watch over all secondary districts where defense is required, providing support as necessary. Meanwhile, Aino herself will provide range support to us directly, using her latest invention.
Ooh.
Excellent. My thanks to all involved.
Oops, she's got the chest set.
The chest set's looking a little unstable.
No kidding.
It won't hold him much longer. We should be prepared to engage at a moment's notice.
No sense sitting around waiting. Let's make the first move while we still have the option.
I agree. Paimon, find a safe hiding place.
We'll get to you when it's done.
Got it! Be careful, traveler!
You as well. Stay safe.
I will.
Everyone, take your positions as soon as the battle starts.
Here we go.
Every ounce of strength we have in our bones, let us bring to this fight.
Ready?
Let's go.
I hope the chest set doesn't get destroyed, though.
I've seen all your futile ploys before. You have become the authors of your own demise.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
You are merely a moment of sport before I tear down the moon.
We're gonna... Oh. Oh.
Stay on your toes.
Yep, you too.
Me.
Woo! Oh, nice. We're using Hydro.
Hunt them down.
Leave this place.
Let me help you guys. Eat this!
Ugh, bring it on!
No more lies.
Hunt them down.
Time to come clean.
Move.
Lush as the moon.
Observe.
Bring it! Bring it!
Close your eyes. To dust.
Ow.
With one heart,
Moonlight.
we pray. Branch into song.
Dang it! Get out of the way!
It all adds up. The mystery unravels.
I really wish I got Nefer.
No more lies.
Hunt them down.
Can't hide the truth.
Gonna have to try and get her on the,
It began with the moon, and so shall it end.
The moon will protect you.
Ow! We'll use the Lightkeeper's lantern.
Observe. Are you quite finished?
Damn it!
Do you see now? Vetifamir, when will it be as you foretold?
Ooh! What? That didn't get him?
Your foul spirit
There he is.
not welcome here.
Forest, protect us by the frost moon of old.
The deception ends here. It all adds up.
Ooh! Ooh!
It all falls into place. Time to come clean.
Bust them up! Where'd he go?
Bombs away!
Be silent.
Actually, don't have a means of healing. I just realized.
Steady now.
Oh, you know what? I think the Hydro Traveler heals.
For the everlasting forest.
The mystery unravels. Can't hide the truth.
Dude, her burst is so clean. I love it.
Hunt them down.
Ah!
You poor a great...
Close your eyes.
Your little game of heroics is over. Who wants to go first?
Bring it. Uh-oh.
Get out of my sight!
Oh, crap!
No, we've been separated.
Take.
You okay?
Never. Where are the others?
Stuck outside the barrier. I guess he really doesn't like us.
Destroyed. And reborn. Knowing too much is always a death sentence.
Be careful what you wish for.
Bring it!
Lama! Can you hear me?
Hold on, wait. Silence.
The voices are gone. But at least I know they're still there. I need to focus.
Within my
Stick to
grasp.
the plan. Remember my most important task. Just keep stalling him. If I can stall him for long enough, the moment will come.
Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Hit him with the little bubbles.
Water jet! Bombs away!
Seek within. Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place.
Bring it.
No more
Dude,
lies.
I'd love her burst so much. Dude, we're doing like no damage to him.
Time to come clean.
Just keep it up. We got this, Nefer.
It all adds up.
Hide.
Go! Yeah!
The deception ends here.
Where you going, dude? Uh-oh. Absorb Kavaki 3 times.
I've got this!
Okay, now what do I do? Ooh!
The shield's broken. I can't keep this up.
Don't push your luck.
This on B.
Absurd.
Never. Watch it.
Time to come clean.
Dude, River is freaking dope, though.
Let's see what you're made of.
Wipe out!
Seek within.
That burst is just so good. I love it.
It all adds up. Let's see what you're made of.
Again, I still just wish we had a lock-on feature. But like that's like one of the last things that we really need for Genshin. Combat-wise, of course.
The deception ends here. No more lies.
There's still a few other things we can use, like exploration-wise. Oop!
Can't hide the truth.
Bring it!
Wipe out!
Seek within.
Bring it!
Time to come clean.
Oh, that little noise that it makes whenever you activate her skill.
Destroyed.
Time to come clean.
Bombs away!
The deception ends here. It all adds up.
Like it's not from her skill, it's from her burst.
Let's see what you're made of.
What if we get Revere as a playable character? Ah! Ah! Not good. Where'd he go? Oh.
Curses. There's no other way.
Ooh. Oh, never. Dude. What happened?
The only way to defeat Rarer is to borrow his own power. That means Columbina will have to disappear while you two bear the brunt of his attacks. You have to hold on. Find a way to keep him focused on killing the two of you.
Oh, that's nice.
Nefer, your eyes are bleeding.
Oh my god.
Soon you will be powerless to resist. And then I will reduce you to dust.
But that dust will plague your memories.
Is that why it's in black and white? You can still see the red though.
Come on. Keep holding on.
Any other tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them. As entertaining as they are, you've backed yourself into a corner.
You don't fool me. I see your fear clear as day. I have to stoke his rage. Make him unleash everything. You fear what you could never defeat. You fear the thought of never being able to save your beloved.
Ooh, that'll do it.
You cannot win the fight against fate, Rarir.
Is that what you think? Well, now it's your turn to feel afraid.
You fear the sound of your own name?
Is it us you hate? Or is it what you've become?
Let's see what becomes of you!
Here we go again! The heck is that?
What's happening? That power. I've seen it before.
His power is on another level. We'll need to use an alchemical array to convert his power into a usable form. Then quickly channel it into Columbina, rendering her powerful enough to compete with him.
I'll join you. I can help. If I release enough abyssal energy into a confined space, it'll create a potential difference, allowing us to extract a huge amount of elemental energy. Next, I'll synchronize with everyone's minds using Pyro, then give you temporary access to their abilities and fields of view. But it won't last long. Can you see?
Well enough.
Oh, wow.
So, we have a student of Gold Rhine-Daughter in our midst.
How about that?
Woo! Damn.
You use my own power against me?
Just like how you stole Kuvaki. Look familiar?
Go, Columbina, go! She opened the portal?
Don't you realize? You don't have the power to hold that gate open.
I don't, but someone else does.
Goodbye,
Rerir.
Damn.
We won.
You got banished to the Shadow Realm, Jimbo. Never.
Nefer, how are your eyes?
They're fine. Apart from the blindness, of course.
Oh my goodness.
It's not too late.
Let me handle it.
Oof. At least you can help her, right? I can have a... Oh no. Not this again.
Miss Nefer, it's not like you to lose your composure. That was the most reckless thing I've ever seen you do.
Reckless how? The situation was critical. Our lives were at stake. We had to do something.
Even so.
She was scared.
Okay. I guess you're right. Under the circumstances, it was a wise decision. You traded your eyes for an incredible victory. In business terms, I suppose that's a huge return on investment.
I'd be hard-pressed to argue otherwise.
Well, will she be able to see?
Still, I don't like this outcome, and I don't want you to lose your sight for good. People suffer when they make sacrifices they shouldn't have to make, whether that means faith, strength, or in this case, your ability to even see. I had hoped you could win without sacrificing so much as a single hair on your head.
She gave us so much more.
Thank you. Really.
All done. Don't try and open your eyes just yet. We'll see how you're doing in a couple of days. Until then, please follow your recovery plan to the letter.
Someone's gotta help her home.
I'll send full details through Yehoda. For now, just get yourself home, relax, and rest.
Okay, get yourself home? No one's gonna help her?
My dear friends, we have fought bravely and achieved a spectacular victory. A dark cloud has been lifted from the skies of Nodcry. All in this land will be grateful for what you have done.
The moon will remember this day. Thank you both.
Yeah, because I was afraid it was gonna be like a Jay Chow moment right there. Okay, Yehoda did show up. Yehoda shows up and helps Nefer get home, and you, of course, have Paimon to escort you back. Aww. The sight of Nefer navigating the road with her eyes closed is a new one for you. She proceeds cautiously, but as her silhouette disappears into the distance, you notice she seems almost smug.
There's something I want to let you know.
And what's that?
What is it?
When Durin connected everyone's minds so I could access their powers, I also felt everything they felt. And since Nefer's eyes were injured, my eyes are hurting now too.
What does that mean?
Hold on. Let me try.
I only feel the pain. There's no actual damage. I just thought I should tell you.
Oh, thank goodness.
You're right. There's no damage. That's a relief. But I must say, I'm surprised to hear the Kutar share something like this with me. In the past, you never used to open up about yourself.
Things are a little different now from how they were. I'm learning to share how I truly feel with my friends.
Oh, that's us!
Friends. You have no idea how glad I am to hear that.
Dude, that's so awesome. Can't help but break into a smile at the word friends, as a warm and fuzzy feeling fills your chest. No freaking kidding! One by one, your fellow teammates report in to inform you that everything is under control. At Llama's insistence, you lie down. You fought on the front lines against Rear, and now you need rest. Dot dot dot. The famous dot dot dot. Why on earth were we using the power of Hydro? That's my question.
Hey, you're awake!
Good morning, Paimon.
How are you feeling? Any aches and pains? Did you sleep well?
A little sore, but I'll be alright.
I'm doing alright, Paimon. No need to worry about me.
Phew, well that's good. Paimon's been sitting on the edge of the bed worrying about you for ages. You slept a whole day and night. Poor Paimon had to eat all by her lonesome.
I'll make sure to share the next meal with you.
Glad to hear you didn't starve. How was the food?
Well, it wasn't the same without you there to share it.
Oh.
Honestly, Paimon just can't relax when you're not your usual self. She couldn't enjoy the food and settle down to sleep.
Well, I'm back to normal now.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and Albedo swung by earlier. He said to tell you to head to the tavern when you woke up. Varker and the others are organizing a victory feast and they want to celebrate with you.
Sounds good.
He also dropped off some medical supplies, but you seem fit as a fiddle, so guess you won't be needing those.
Just send them off to Nefer.
If you're feeling up to it, let's head over now. Wouldn't want to keep them waiting.
Then let's go. Again, it's so nice hearing Ether speak.
We're here.
Aw.
Traveler and Paimon!
What's up, Yehoda? How's your boss holding up?
Perfect timing! We were literally just saying how there's no way we're holding this victory feast without you any longer, and we would have postponed it till tomorrow.
How are you feeling today?
Much better. Thanks. Don't worry about me.
Relieved to hear it. If that changes, just let me know. Happy to check you over at any time.
Right.
Yep, we're here for you. Anything you need, just let us know.
I still think it's interesting how Durian came to pass, because he came in as a creature from an event.
Oh wait, where's Nefer?
How are her eyes doing?
Nefer's right over there. I'm sure she'd love to catch up with you.
Let's go see. Too much time shouldn't have passed, so does she have her eyes open? Yep, she sure does.
Traveler, Paimon, are you recovering well?
Much better thanks to a good rest, and you're looking well too.
Turns out that moon chanter has some real talent after all. My eyes were mostly recovered after just a couple days rest. I can actually open them again now.
Okay, so it is like a couple of days later.
Yeah, but you gotta be careful. Lauma says not to strain your eyes while they're still healing.
Yes, thank you. I'm well aware.
She's just looking out for you.
Yehoda, could I borrow you for a moment? I could do with an extra pair of hands.
Oh, sure. Coming. Did you hear that? I gotta go help Lauma for a second. You guys chat among yourselves. I'll grab us some drinks on the way back. Paimon, you still like 'em sweet?
You bet. Make it extra sweet, because Paimon's earned it.
Sure thing.
What's up? What's on your mind?
The Raker of Solnari. Kind of a snake, don't you think?
More of a wolf in my mind.
No, definitely a snake. A poisonous one who spewed his venomous hatred everywhere. Anyone who seeks revenge out of hatred for other people has become a snake. That's something my dad used to say.
I guess you didn't like seeing people go down the path of vengeance.
Perhaps. I'm sure it sounds like a very wise and open-hearted perspective to your ears. But me? I think hatred is a perfectly justifiable emotion.
I think I can agree with that. It just depends on what you do with that hatred.
What else is left when everything you depended on in life gets stripped away? Something's gotta fuel that drive to keep on living.
When I look at your life, I see a lot of things that you can depend on.
If you're worried about me, you can nip that in the bud. I'm not someone who gets stuck in the past.
Right.
It's just... I suddenly feel like I was wrong to call my father a liar. He was just a fool. That's why the Academia turned their back on him, and why the other tribes ganged up on him.
I'm really glad you said it, because man, that was killing me a little bit.
Oh, Father. How much better things could have been if you were a skilled liar.
Okay.
Look at the Ibis King. Thoth is a fiendishly cunning liar. And yet, strangely, he feels more like a father to me than my real dad ever was.
That's really, really sad to hear.
He's never brought it up, but I'd bet he feels the same way. Why else would he give me the power to perceive the truth, while at the same time training me in the art of deception?
Sadly, I've never heard the Ibis King's voice. What's he actually like?
Well, King Deshret banished him to Aru, which is essentially a prison, and posed 3 questions to him. He promised that he'd have his freedom if he could find the answers. His response was to take on a physical form and approach me, hoping that I could become his envoy and search for one of the answers on his behalf. Did he really think I'd fall for that? He's stuck there. He can't make me return what he gave to me.
Sounds like he was nice enough to you. You definitely sound like father and daughter.
So that's enough for you to decide he's nice, is it? He's a prisoner, and he was scared. So he decided to perform some good deeds to win people's approval. He lives in fear because he's a deceiver. How is Rerir any different? You can't work as a spy your whole life and expect a happy ending. It's preposterous. Yet I can't say I don't understand it. Liars live in the darkness of their own making, but it's still human nature to want to go on living. They say that a liar's soul is the most worthless thing in the world. What do you think?
So I have to disagree with that.
Oh, really? Well, it takes a very kind person to find compassion even for liars.
Because that depends on the context for what they're lying.
If you ask me, the soul of a liar really is worth nothing. Because all they care about is themselves. For example, when something good falls into my lap, I don't go sharing the news around. Stops other people trying to steal it from me.
I have a feeling some people over there may have overheard that.
So be it. They have sharp ears. I can't keep anything from them.
Is that your way of saying you've warmed up to them now?
Oh, is that what it looks like?
What it looks like is you're starting to see us as your friends.
Well, you all know my past now. And I can't simply eliminate everyone who knows too much. So I guess I just have to put up with you. For the foreseeable future, at least.
Fair enough, fair enough.
When you find yourself in a situation you can't control, the safest play is to keep calm and start monitoring everyone involved like a hawk. In the intelligence world, you need to have a sense of perspective and play your hand accordingly. If you understand what's at stake, please ensure my secret is safe with you. I trust you'll respect my wishes as a friend. But don't forget, I will also be watching you like a hawk.
Whatever you say, ma'am.
Very good.
Oh wait! Now that the panic's over and we've all calmed down, Paimon suddenly remembered something.
And what's that?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once.
Oh yeah. Huh?
Huh?
Not over?
Am I imagining things?
So, that close colleague who stayed behind with you? What's he been up to recently?
Don't know, don't care. I get more normal human interaction from hanging out with Bosco 2 than him. Although, now you mention it, he hasn't bothered me in a while. I wonder if...
If he's disappeared without a trace, it's the biggest gift he ever gave to the world. But I somehow doubt that's what's going on.
Considering their immense distaste for him, they have to be talking about Dottore.
He won't lie low forever. So we'd better stay on guard.
Or to be the Pantalone guy. No, because I don't think Pantalone was supposed to be in Notcry. I mean, we could be throwing a curveball. I'm pretty sure it's Dottore. Okay, well that one is finished. So this is still an elegy for the fated Moonlight. I thought it would have been done by now. Wasn't the end of it?
Ah, Lord Sangama Bay. How lovely to see you. I must thank you for the device you provided. It was an enormous help. Would I be right in thinking that it was developed by the Academia?
Why come and ask me when you clearly know already?
I mostly came to thank you.
That's more like it. A little gratitude goes a long way with Lord Sangama Bay. Play your cards right, and you might even stand a chance of becoming my long-term supplier.
Oh my, how grateful.
The chance to work with such a kind and charitable investor as yourself would be a great honor for the Curatorium.
Huh? Charitable? Who said anything about charity? First I'm hearing about it.
There's Dory.
Let's see. The first plot of land you purchased in Nodcry, your desert interests, and...
Stop! What do you think you're doing? Exposing my investment history!
It's nothing to hide from. They're all perfectly legitimate investments. And some of the land you purchased was with the intent of building a sanctuary? Yes, I heard about that too.
Sanctuary?
How did you...
You're a curious case, Lord Sangama Bay. You don't like people finding out about your good deeds, do you?
Aw. Is that kid Super Saiyan 2 in the back? Do you see that? Did you see him? I noticed the Super Saiyan and he walked out of frame.
But I'm afraid no matter how hard you try to keep things under wraps, where there's a will, there's a way.
Don't worry, Dory.
You did it for Sumeru, didn't you?
It was empty land that was gonna go to waste otherwise. I figured if I built something there, it might at least get some use in an emergency. Disasters are capricious things. They strike without any warning. I've lost family to a disaster before.
and I don't want to lose any friends or business partners if I can help it. My elder sister used to dream of finding a sanctuary. Somewhere with plenty of food, water, and medicine. Where everyone could live happy lives.
I wasn't ready for this.
It was something I looked into, but after discussing things with the Dendro Archon, I decided on a more effective strategy. The tech people handled the tech, and Moneybags provided the Mora. It just made the most sense.
It's a pity that so few people know the truth about you. Everyone says that you view everything in terms of Mora, and all you care about is growing your own wealth.
So, what's the problem with that? Everyone wants to be rich. It's human nature. So yes, I love Mora, and it's nothing to be ashamed of.
But surely you have dreams of your own beyond just making Mora.
Damn, listen to Nefer going into this.
You don't get it, do you? My dream is to invest in other people's dreams. And, you know, make a nice little slice for myself along the way. Just thinking about it makes me happy. That sweet, sweet sound of Mora.
Thank you.
Aww.
For the device?
And the pendant.
Oh, that. I was just returning a favor. Don't worry about it.
Seems like we've both been away from home for a very long time.
Yeah. So long that I barely remember what my family even looked like.
Oh, that's sad to hear.
That would be your mother, father, and sister?
Yeah, though it's been years since my sister passed away. It's not like I want to forget them, obviously, but memory can be even more ruthless than the most calculating business person. Beyond a certain point, if something isn't helping you, it just gets rid of it. My sister can't help me now. Slowly but surely, her face is fading from my mind's eye. It's become a vague impression.
I have a whole new side of Dory.
Not everything will fade. When loved ones pass away, the beautiful memories are the ones that last the longest.
Yeah, that's true. If you ask me, that's the one silver lining in all of it.
Well, that, plus, I'm sure that life is much better now than it was back then.
Oh, absolutely. I have tons of Mora, a big beautiful house, business is booming, and I'm as happy as can be. You've got a lot going for you too. Boss of the Curatorium of Secrets? I'm sure there's plenty of Mora to be made in that line of work.
I appreciate the vote of confidence.
That was a conversation I was not ready for. I have a completely different look on Dory now. And I feel so sad.
How have you been holding up? Any adverse reactions? If you start to take a turn for the worse, make sure you tell me right away.
You don't need to worry about me, Grandmaster. I'm fine. I mean, I barely did anything, so...
What? You're too humble, young man.
You played an indispensable role in the battle for Nodcry. We can't thank you enough for your support. Sometimes, when people praise you, it's because you deserve it. The best thing is to accept it calmly and with grace. It's important to learn how to respond to words of admiration.
That is very true. Them be some wise words.
Let's do a quick demonstration. Albedo, that was an incredible feat of alchemy. The pressure was on, but you worked flawlessly at lightning speed to get the job done.
Thank you. I can't take all the credit, though. Durin played a big part in forming the alchemical array.
See? Did you catch that? A masterclass in how to take a compliment.
Okay, yeah. I did work pretty hard to help prepare for the battle. No point denying that.
Hey, you guys!
So, seriously, great work, everyone. You all outdid yourselves.
Hey, look who's bounced back. Looking good, Traveler.
Seems like you've recovered. You won't need to take any more medication.
Hope not.
Can I get you a drink?
Huh? You know how to order at a bar now? You've sure learned a lot recently.
Handling a drinks order is ridiculously simple compared to alchemy. Don't worry, I'll blend into society yet.
And don't make it too... Dude, look at... I'm looking at their legs. Look at that. Varga has his feet planted firmly on the ground. And Ether has his feet dangling off the bench. 5'11" versus 6 foot. A visual novel.
Paimon believes it. You're clearly a fast learner, just like your brother. To be totally honest, though, Paimon didn't quite follow all the details when you first explained the plan to us.
Don't worry, that's completely understandable. Unless you're a student of alchemy, it's hard to grasp the principle and how the process works.
To put it in the simplest terms, we saw how our enemy stole the power of Kuvaki. And that gave us the idea of stealing his power to turn it against him.
Basic math. Got it.
When facing an enemy you have no hope of defeating, it's best not to engage them in battle.
Which is what we did.
So, instead of looking for a way to overpower him, we decided to help Columbina get strong enough to at least stand up to him in a fight. For this to work, we had to analyze his modes of attack, confirm who his main target was, and make sure that he wouldn't go beyond the range of the alchemical array. For added security, we prepared a total of 4 arrays. But to mitigate the impact of the battle, we identified one location in particular as the ideal spot, which is where the confrontation took place. The alchemical array absorbed his abyssal power. Then Durin processed it to render it usable by Columbina. That power enabled her to do what would otherwise have been nigh on impossible.
And frickin' banished him to the Shadow Realm.
What surprised me was that Dainsleif actually agreed to join us. Given his history with Rerir, he had every right to sit this one out. But we're extremely grateful for the decision he made.
Confronting a former friend in battle, that can't have been easy.
It must have been a painful choice to make. But I'm sure that making a decision was far better for him than staying in limbo.
Also true.
Absolutely. He was torn between 2 paths, but in the end, he made his choice and stuck to it resolutely. He doesn't strike me as the sort of person who'd stay trapped in limbo for long. Anyway, however you cut it, everyone gave a stellar performance. And now, it's time to kick back and celebrate.
All right.
That's the only reason you're here.
Yes. I've thought a lot about it. And I've realized that you, me, and Arlecchino should be friends.
Aww.
I think this is very important. So I felt I had to come and tell you.
Well, this is a new one. I'm so moved. I can't even hold my teacup. If that's all, you can leave now.
Don't be so mean.
Do you not want to be friends with me? Or is it that you prefer being co-workers?
What is this, Columbina? Are you deliberately testing my patience threshold? Right now, my politeness module is active. But if you say another word, I swear I'll shut it down.
Oh my goodness.
If your politeness module was active, wouldn't you say the word please at some point?
She got you there.
Polonia, please see Lady Columbina to the door.
Don't be rude, ma'am.
Will you still invite me to your next tea party?
What?
Yes, I think you will. Bye-bye, dear Sandrone.
Aww. Hey! There's a thing up there. Catching up with a friend.
Last time, the Wild Hunt escorted you out. Would you rather I handled it myself this time?
I like how we just dropped by. Like, what's up? Dude, I still want to go give Polonia a fist bump.
We just wanted doing now that it's all over?
Why? Out of concern for my safety? I hope you didn't seriously think that the Rahier of Solnari would be able to lay so much as a finger upon me, given how prepared I was.
Mostly because you kind of helped us out, so we just wanted to check you were okay. Looks like all your robots are fixed, huh?
I spy books and teacups on the table. Afternoon tea. So we are interrupting after all.
Oh, don't you worry about that. Tea time is already a write-off. The visitor before you managed to kill my appetite. If you're in the mood for tea, go ahead and help yourself. Otherwise, it's going to waste. My coasters are still missing in action, though. Use this notebook instead.
A notebook?
Whoa! Pretty hefty notebook. Look at all those calculations.
You can ignore those. They're just dumb scribblings. I doodle and write in my free time. Sometimes I remember the distant, dreamlike past. Sometimes I imagine the far-flung future. And other times, I grit my teeth and note down all the crazy nonsense going on in the present. Some people do the crosswords in the newspaper. This is my equivalent of that.
Okay, I mean, I get it. I can understand that.
Trying to predict the future is like daydreaming. And writing about the present just makes me furious. The past is my favorite. If nothing else, it's already set in stone, so I don't have to rack my brains trying to figure it all out. Huh. Although, having said that, the only vaguely interesting memory in my past is probably that guy they call Lord Artificer.
Lord Artificer? You mean Elaine Guillotine? Who the hell is that?
Who else? Pretty much all the mecha and Fontaine are his personal handiwork.
Oh, that's where.
Wait, are you saying you know him? Like, personally? As a friend?
I mean, I guess we were friendly enough.
So, you actually met him, but he lived hundreds of years ago.
Yep. In fact, I'm probably the only normal person left who knew him at all.
Normal?
We used to chat occasionally back when he was still around. Before he passed away, he asked me to destroy all his manuscripts. I honored his request, but I did read through everything first before destroying them. I mean, I couldn't let the genius of Lord Artificer Alain Guillotin disappear like that. Would have been such a waste.
So, are you a doll after all?
So, that's where the formulas in your notebook are from?
I just told you. Those are my equivalent of crossword puzzles. They're just dumb formulas that I solve for fun when I'm bored. Alain's work was like epic poetry. The formulas in my notebook are just silly little riddles in comparison.
I doubt that very much.
Not that there's anything bad about them. I mean, at least, solving those riddles isn't going to hurt anyone. Except me, 'cause I lose a few brain cells in the process.
Jeez.
Anyway, while we're on the topic, I might as well tell you about what happened to him and his friends. Alain Guillotin had two close buddies, Renee and Jacob. They spent their childhood years together in the Narzissenkreuz Institute. They were all quite competitive, so there was some rivalry between them. But it was a friendly rivalry.
You say?
But beneath the friendship and the rivalry ran something deeper, a sense of nostalgia for the past. Unfortunately, childhood would end, the prophecy would come true, the apocalypse would arrive, and the future would never be. A mad dream that would normally only capture the minds of lunatics began to take root in their hearts. A dream of saving the world. And if Renee and Alain had been people of lesser wits, that dream would probably have ended up as something for them to joke about in their older years. But alas, they were some of the sharpest minds around. They nurtured that dream with the full power of their intellect, and it grew into something that ate away at their souls. The first of them to fall under its spell was Renee. Against Alain's wishes, he persisted in experimenting on a mutual friend of theirs to try and save their life. Alain did not approve and parted ways with Renee.
Jeez.
It's complicated. Alain wanted to believe that Renee only did what he did for the sake of their friendship. But when he told me about what happened, I could tell he still had some suspicions about Renee's motives. Perhaps the seed that would grow into a nightmare had already sprouted in Renee's mind. Even then. The next time they met, Renee's soul had been completely engulfed by the dream of salvation. His futile attempt to change the tide of fate only resulted in a wave that swallowed up the world, even before the apocalypse came. And although that wave died down eventually, I hear that it just recently came back with a vengeance.
The heck is that?
As I understand, Renee wanted to live out his dream of salvation once more. But I'm told that the attempted resurgence finally died out for good. At long last, Renee awoke from his deluded dream. Though of course by then it was far too late. What do you think of Renee? Do you admire his transcendent genius? His view that any price was worth paying to achieve the lofty goal of saving the world? Or do you despise him? Dismiss him as an evil madman who wrought havoc on the lives of everyone around him as he pursued his delusional dream?
Definitely two sides of a coin.
Same difference, really. Just a matter of perspective.
I mean, realistically, I wouldn't admire him.
Really? I can't tell whether that's because you disapprove of his deeds or because he failed. Or maybe you have some other reason.
Well, the means don't always support the motive, so you know.
Renee no longer exists in this world, and the dream he started went on to be realized by someone else.
And what about you? What's your take on Renee?
I don't like fanatics who give up their whole lives for their ideology. Nor do I like fools who let their delusions take control. Maybe I could understand if Renee had just been an ordinary person. But he had a sage-like intellect. And still managed to get himself lost in the labyrinth of his own desires. Anyway, that's enough about Renee. Now, moving on to Alain Guillotin, the Lord Artificer. He managed to put a stop to the first storm whipped up by Renee. But after that, Alain lost his friends and family. To his credit, I suppose, the loss of his family and friends was purely a tragic accident. It's not like Alain sacrificed them for his cause or anything. After that, the only thing supporting his work was the same dream that had dragged his closest friend down to the abyss. But although the desire to save Fontaine drove him to found the Fontaine Research Institute, Alain continued to reject any form of transcendental knowledge or power. He was suspicious and fearful of it, having seen the way it had affected his closest friend.
I mean, yeah, that's just being cautious and understanding it.
I think that formulas and machines derived solely from human intellect were the only thing that gave him a sense of spiritual comfort.
Probably would do me too.
Yet Alain's intellect was simply too great. It barely left him space to breathe in his lifetime. Once he realized that the end of his life was approaching, he finally accepted the truth. The Nazissenkreuz Institute needed someone, and a human being, to see its story through to the end. He quit working on his formulas trading them in for the fairy tales that had played such a formative role in his childhood, but which he barely touched in his adult life. He told me that the director of the Narzissenkreuz Institute used to read those fairy tales to the children as bedtime stories. Apparently, they worked wonders at sending kids off to sleep.
Right.
I think that all he wanted at that time in his life was to be able to sleep deeply without being plagued by depression. By that point, nothing else really mattered.
Well, that I can understand too.
At the very end, he laid down to rest in the ruins of the former Narzissenkreuz Institute orphanage, while the Fontaine Research Institute he had founded continued tirelessly with its work. Many years after that, tensions over competing dreams would once again cause a rift, this time between members of the Fontaine Research Institute. But the actions of those fools had nothing at all to do with Alain. And that is the story of two people from the Narzissenkreuz Institute who both wanted to save the world. One went all in on his fantasy of salvation without ever looking back, and ended up calmly sinking to the bottom of the deepest sea. The other sought desperately to burn bright in his life, even though he wasn't sure where he was going. I do sometimes wonder, why is it that people like them have such grand hopes of saving the world? Even the grandest tree starts as a tiny seed. So perhaps, for each of them, their mission to save the world began with a very simple desire: to save themselves.
Oh boy.
They were young children with friends and family who mattered to them, desires to explore the meaning of life, ambitions to have a successful career. They didn't want to see all of that taken away in one fell swoop.
Certainly is one way to look at it.
Or maybe they just wanted to find something to anchor themselves within the chaos, to stop them getting quietly swept away by the storms of life. But instead, the search for their own salvation took them down the rocky road laid out by fate. Do you think the desire to save oneself is enough of a justification to try and save the world?
What do I really think? Because it wouldn't be just you. It would have to be for everyone else. So you know what? I wouldn't really know. I would probably say probably not. But for the sake of this argument, I guess I don't know.
You don't know? I guess that's a fair answer. At least you're not trying to hide your confusion. Alain was much more straightforward about it. I asked him the same question back when he was in his prime, putting all of his energy into his work. Yes, it's enough. That was all he said before getting right back to his work. He was always that way. All right, tea time's over.
But do you think it's enough?
I owe Arlecchino a favor for telling me these stories. I'll have to bring a whole sack of gifts the next time I visit the House of the Hearth. I'm gonna go tinker with Polonia now. You guys can do whatever you want, as long as it doesn't involve interrupting me. Polonia,
Alrighty.
exit hibernation mode. Begin diagnostics.
Oh boy. Investigate Thunderclap Reef. The heck was that? Okay, so that's gonna be the next part. What was that other? Is this a regular quest? Huh. Oh, that's almost 3 hours. I need my free. No! I need my free pool. Because you know what that means? That means Durin is going to pop up in that one. Look, it's going to be right here. Durin, we welcome you home, buddy. Damn. Well, that sucks. I don't even think I have them. You know what? I already did my dailies, right? Yeah, even so, I would have gotten the what you call it? The I can't even think of the word. From doing the story, I would have gotten those exploration points. But real quick, because I need to figure out how to get up there nice and easy. There is a couple of things along the way here.
We better hold back this time. I see everything.
Don't worry about me, folks.
This place.
How much health does that thing have?
Committed to memory. Lush as the moon.
Doesn't have too much more.
Huh?
Woo! Health started draining.
May I present?
Is there another chest down there? Nope.
Oh.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah, before I swap off to the other game, I want to go and get that thing because I will forget. I'm going to go get it right now. And I know there's a chest up here, so I'm going to grab this one on the way. If we have enough for a pull by the end of it. Now it's only going to be, what, like 10 primos, right? Then you get 5 per chest. What's up, dude?
Use the force authorized.
Hey!
Bring it out.
This shall begin.
You poor lost lamb.
Bring it. You're not ready for the fuzzy ducky. Bring it on. Burn witch.
Ah.
There was another sigil over here. Is it down there? Oh! Oh, there it is. A Lunoculus. Done and done. Now to begin the climb all the way up there. Really? That's already gonna mess me up. Okay. So we're gonna need a good climbing team. This is my explore team. Not for long. For sure, we are going to need, where is... Aha. We're gonna have her. Need Seat Lolly. Zelonin. Just in case, we'll bring out this guy.
This had better be important.
Oh, it is important. This team should be fine, though.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Look at that.
Take me up.
It's just slanted enough where I can actually run up it and not have to climb. Oh, jeez. Gotta think carefully on how I'm gonna do this. Oh, well, there's also crates over there that look like they're getting all the way up there. Let's see. I think I can still do this. Have to be a little conservative with my stamina here. We're almost there. Uh-oh. Oof. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, let the stamina build back up. Get to the outer part. Alright. Working. There's a teleport waypoint up here too. Where the hell is it? What? Well, that could have been saved some time. Let me get up here. I think this is gonna be easier to go up. Yep, looks like it. Good. Climbing is an art form. But see, if this was Wuthering Waves, my goodness, dude, this would have been 10 times easier. Especially with the flight system. Oh, the flight system's so good. Now, just to make sure, that should be the one that's up at the very top, right? There's a precious chest. Or luxurious.
Go on, take them. I'll thank the stars for you later.
Ooh, thank you, Sea Lolly. Thanks, Granny. Let me get a good look around here anyway. What is that? Is that Natlan or what is that? Yeah, it looks like that would be more of Natlan. I'm curious though, are we going over there too? That's Sumeru right above her head. That's Fontaine all over there. Yes, all that. Yeah, that's gotta be. Did I say Natlan? That's not Cry. That's not Cry still. Oh crap! You know what? How did I even not notice that? Right there, the singing.
I'm tired already.
It reminded me of the final phase of the Iron Tomb fight.
Rise like smoke.
We're making it, fellas. We're almost there. Woo.
Incoming.
Look at that. Easy. All I really needed was Sea Lolly, to be fair. I didn't need the other ones. She did well on her own.
Incoming.
Whee! Bam. Where on earth am I? It looks like there's still one below. How do I get in there? Oh, there's another one in there somewhere. Oh, it's that one.
Looks like we're in for
Excuse me. Like I wasn't even here.
Return to the skies.
Where do they go?
Take me up.
Brother, how do you... I guess I gotta go through those tunnels from that previous teleport that I got. But there are also some teleports over here on this side. I have not been over here apparently.
Yeah. Scatter.
That's like straight down. Yep.
Scatter.
Ooh, there's a big mechanical one right there. It doesn't see me. It actually didn't. I was surprised. Can I get these crystals? I sure can. Hello and welcome. And not much, is trying to do some last minute explorations. Almost have enough for one more pool. Let's see, I need 22. If I can find a couple more chests, I could. Where's that thing leading me to? Is there a chest over there? I'm going on the old Oregon Trail over here. I hope there's a chest. There better be. Whoop. I brought the way for nothing! Oh jeez, what is that? Oh, it's for me to get to the boat. I don't need that. I can use Farina. I guess this does make it faster though. There better be a precious chest on that boat. What is... Oh! Not gonna lie, I'll be kind of terrified to swim in the water with those things. Look at the bird, the seagull. Dude, this is so cool. It's like a little nature trail. Dude, it's a cinematic trail. This is awesome. This is way better than finding a chest. At least I'm not swimming with these things, but... Man, but where is this thing taking me? This is a long journey. Which game do I like most? I don't know, it's a hard one to put. Because there's games for storytelling, games for gameplay, you know, all kinds of different ones. But you know what? Dig Dug. I love Dig Dug. Oi! Oh, is that the end of our little journey? This was cool. Woo! There's a chest. Oh, a fairly low level chest, but damn, still need 17. What was that? Like 4 chests? I can activate some of those the waypoints. I mean, that's an extra 5. Let me see. So, you know what? So I don't have to go for a chest. Let me go for those. Because then if I unlock 4 different nodes, then that is 20 primos in my pocket. Excuse me. This one's gotta be... Whee! Ooh. Oh. How the heck? push these things? What is still trying to attack me up there? Got to be up here? Let me see. Safety time exceeded. What? Not much else. Just working and streaming. Oh, 'cause I gotta hit them both. What is that? Oh. Ooh, another chest right here.
Ah, what trinkets have we here? Present them for one's perusal.
Oh. That thing doesn't attack me.
Skyward!
We're good, we're good. Gotta work at a retail. Retail's fun, ain't it? Oh, hey, buddy! Uh-oh.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Right. I technically don't have...
He's Papa! Get him!
Make way for the adept!
Squall and Fury. Search for it.
It's gonna be an interesting fight. Looks like it's working, though.
You dare to gaze
I don't even know if you still have the right artifacts on.
Suffer the wrath of Eastling!
Yeah! Skyward!
The wind rises.
I wish I could animate. Freaking it. I'm not that patient to do so right now.
Unsightly insects.
Gets me far too upset.
The mountain's veins boil!
Quit following me. You're dead. Everything
Uh-oh.
was futile.
Seize the skies! Yeah! Scatter! Skyward!
Ooh! Got it. Oh. Paimon's curious about on the other side. Must be an evil experiment going on inside. If that's true, security here is way too lax. I'm gonna have to give a pass on that one. Please do not be advertising up in my chat. I do appreciate it. Hot dogs, nope. Door might be locked. There's another way in. I really don't want to be doing a whole nother quest. Maybe I should go back outside. It does show there's one around the corner, but I don't want to kickstart another one.
Yeah! Scatter!
We're doing it real quick for the pool. Right. That's you know, let's swap back to one of our other teams. Use my Geomag. Go farther in. Gotta be oh. Woo! Just gotta use this to get in here. Weird.
Hello,
Yeah,
free money. Goodbye, working for a living.
man, I wish, Ito. I wish. Ooh. We go down. Is anyone? Nope. That's true. If you work somewhere, like deep inside a building or underground, yeah, you won't know anything what's going on. Investigations. Oh, there is one of these. Back out. Okay. Where was the other teleporters? Right here. How do you get to that? We will find out. Wait, do I have enough to do a pull? I have just exactly enough to do a pull. Durin, come home. That is diabolical. How dare you? Oh, wait, you know what I just remembered? Bench ball. Oh, wait, have I done? Oh. It opens back up in 18 minutes. Darn. Oh, but I could do these. It gets me 40. I can't believe I didn't think about that the first time. We'll see what happens later on. I am gonna go and activate this. I think I'm gonna need that anyway for because I think that's the boss material for Durin. Oh, what the heck? Wait, how do you get down there? Ah. And my bomb.
What a waste of time! Fall in! Press the advance! Let's roll!
Bring it on!
Take too long.
Yeah, you know what? It might take some time, but I think from the
I'm on a roll.
whatever that thing is called, or in the constellations, I think I'm gonna just go for the C6 Ito. Lettuce! Bam! Alright, let's see what this thing's all about anyway. It don't look that scary. Oh. Okay, maybe I was wrong. We're going all in. I don't know what it. Ah!
Charge! What?
Oh my! That was not supposed to happen.
Boy, who wants some of this?
Bring it! As long as there aren't any cry mechanics, we can just forehead our way through this thing. This is not very high damage. We might not be able to forehead our way through this.
Attaboy!
Ooh, be careful, Farina.
Yoo-hoo!
Advance!
Delicate as silk.
Oh, coming through!
Let's go! Bring it on! Bring it! I need to be able to get those crystallizations!
Shower me with praise! Let the world come alive! Don't look at me!
No, damn it!
I am cutting edge of fashion.
I might need a different team to do this.
Some of this.
It has a build up for fire, but I don't know if that's supposed to be like a good thing or like a negative thing.
Let's roll.
And now I'm just doing purely geo damage. Can't do any crystallization.
Bam! Advance! Never underestimate an Oni.
Woo! Unfortunately, Farina fell during that battle. I have failed Farina. Okay, well, that was that. Man, how many do I even need? Okay, I guess I still don't have enough. But I do get a Shrine of Depths in the next one. Maybe I should go and try and look for more whenever I get the chance. Ooh, let's not go there. Oh, pop out over here. But alright. I think that's definitely going to do it for now. Oh, actually, you know what? Before. Because I want to know if it actually triggers off a whole quest. I want to do a quick look for these. Because if it has its own, like... It looks like it has like its own quest line.
Best flavor in the world? The sweet, sweet taste of victory. And that's why I've never spent a single more on any of my snacks. I've won them all.
Right. I have to tackle that next time because I do. Well, how long will it take?
Dodoko.
Lee.
Hey there, Klee!
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon! Dodoko needs help. Mom said you were coming, but I didn't know it'd be so soon.
Dodoko needs help? Oh, for Pete's sake! Is that the task?
What? No, for Klee's sake. And for Dodoko, too.
No, Paimon knows that. She was asking about the task. You know what that is, right? It's like a...
It's something that needs doing.
Yeah, something that needs doing.
Oh, so like when I go blast fishing with Jumpy Dumpty?
Sort of.
No. A task isn't just something you want to do.
I'm confused.
Never change, Klee.
It's like when your mom tells you to do something. That's a task.
Oh, thanks, Paimon. That kind of makes more sense. Although not really.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, let's go help Dodoko now.
Hold on. What kind of help does Dodoko need?
Oh, right. Well, every Dodoko's gotta find a red 4-leaf clover to become a super special Dodoko. Then, Dodoko needs to become friends with lots of people and can make it through the Dodo King's trial. Once that's done, she can then become a super awesome Dodo Sorcerer!
Right.
That's what Mom said anyway.
I love Klee.
Huh. A Dodo King being in charge of a Dodo Sorcerer. Makes sense, actually. But specifically, what do we need to do?
No idea.
Huh?
But Mom said that you two would tell me.
Oh, what? Us?
Right. Well, let's have a look at this book then.
Oh, there's a note inside it.
Huh. Let's see what it says. At the first stage of the trial, Dodoko arrived in a forest of whispering leaves. There, past layer upon layer of hurdles, a secret lay buried, waiting to be uncovered. Seems like part of a story about Dodoko.
Oh, I know where that forest is. It's where I go to blast... where I go to play a lot.
Uh-huh.
Come on, everyone. Follow me.
All right, let's go.
Hey, hopefully it's not a long quest, because I do want to do this real quick. I at least want to do Klee's. Because I want to see what the updated Klee looks like. And then I'll probably go back and do the others separately. And how long is... It's already going to be nearly 3.5 hours. Will I have enough time to do the Wuthering Waves? Of course I will. Because if nothing else, I am great at my time management. Yeah, right. Uh-oh.
What's with all the weird stuff around here? And why are there so many hilichurls?
Do they know about Dodoko?
Huh. Maybe the hilichurls brought it all here.
Oh, I bet this is where we find the turtles.
The turtles?
Close, but the note said hurdles, not turtles.
Oh.
And whatever we're looking for is supposed to be buried past all the hurdles. Are there any other clues around? Is there no dodo device that can help us out here? Nope.
Great.
What should we do then?
I really don't want to hurt the Hilichurls if we don't have to.
Mom says the best thing to do when you run into a problem is to try and fix it.
Then, let us be rid of these hurdles.
Yeah!
Oh boy. Clear the turtles.
Ooh, jumpy dumpy toe!
Bam. Poor Hilichurls. They didn't deserve that. Perfect. Oh, there's still more stuff back here. Oi!
Alright, that's the hilichurls and barriers all taken care of. And we didn't set the forest on fire.
We kinda did.
I was extra careful with Jumpy Dumpty. I've been getting sent to confinement less and less these days.
Yay.
Nice job, Klee. Maybe sometime soon, you won't have to go at all.
Well, if Master Jean would just let Klee blow the confinement room up...
That's not really what Paimon had in mind. Wait, what about the trial? Did we learn anything new?
Yep, I found this in the hole Jumpy Dumpty created after exploding.
Huh, another note.
Yup, and it's Mom's handwriting again.
Oh, cool. We're just going on a little adventure with Klee.
Now then, Dodoko may or may not have blasted all the hurdles away, though the most direct approach is sometimes the most elegant one. Either way, thus did Dodoko make it to the second stage of the trial. Which, coincidentally, was also the final stage. Even the most energetic of children need to pace themselves after all. So, Dodoko proceeded to the banks of a lake of fallen stars, passed the final trial, and obtained her reward. But could things really be that simple?
Probably.
Huh. A lake of fallen stars. That must be Starfell Lake! Let's go see what we can find!
Good catch.
Alright! Paimon's super curious about what this reward's gonna be. Fingers crossed for some kind of awesome treasure!
It is gonna be an awesome treasure. It's gonna be an upgrade for Klee. Do I have a teleport close to it? I sure do.
Ooh, it's a chest!
How does she have time to do all this?
The final treasure must be inside this thing!
Klee, would you do the honors?
You got it! Me and Dodoko will get it open, no problem.
Whoa,
Uh-oh.
wait a second! Monsters incoming!
This is not gonna be that simple after all.
They want to steal Dodoko's treasure, I just know it! Let's kick them out! Then we can open the box.
What's in the freaking box? Since they're all pyro, don't gotta worry about it.
Boing, boing, boom! Woo! Ah! La la la.
Well, they have no chance whatsoever against this devastating character.
Phew! That's that. To know it implied things wouldn't be that simple. Guess it was because of those monsters. But that means we passed the trial.
Well, so.
Now then, let's check out what's in this box. Oh, it's
It's a little witch hat.
a tiny hat?
It's a sorcerer's hat.
A hat for Dodoko! In the Dodo clan, only the awesomest and bestest Dodokos in the land can earn the acknowledgement of the Dodo King. Their job is to help out and protect all the other Dodokos so the Dodo King gives them a special hat. That way, the other Dodokos will recognize them and know who they can go to for help. Oh, so now your Dodoko is one of these special Dodokos with a hat. Exactly.
Seems like it.
That makes Dodoko a Dodo sorcerer now. She can use special spark magic to help even more people.
Klee?
Uh-oh. We're busted.
The Knights have informed me about explosions being heard from the forest outside the city.
It sure wasn't us.
Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon, a little help, please. That's because we cleared out a hilichurl camp over there, and a bunch of slimes, too. Plus, we were working on Klee's task.
Look how cute she is.
That's right.
And as for the fish over here?
Some casualties.
I might have blasted them, but because there were monsters in the lake, I didn't do it on purpose. It's not like those other times.
Don't write yourself out, kid.
I see. I take it those other times were on purpose then?
See what you did?
They weren't not on purpose.
Oh, jeez, clear.
I noticed the destroyed camp on the way here, and I saw the monsters fleeing along the shore of Starfell Lake. Am I correct in assuming that's all the damage, Traveler?
The rest was Paimon's doing.
Yeah, you know Paimon. Clearing out monsters with a single punch. Ha! She's just awesome like that.
Klee. Come with me. Let's head back.
Oh, is it confinement for Klee again?
Oh.
Well, the Traveler's vouching for you, so I suppose your punishment will just have to be a meal at the Good Hunter.
Yay!
You've been out and about all day. I'm sure you must be hungry.
You're the best, Master Jean.
Master Jean is the best.
You two are more than welcome to join as well.
Awesome! Paimon's been craving some sweet madame.
Let's go. Those go so quick. I hate those. Okay, additional talent unlocked. Okay, so yeah, so good thing they don't take that long. Now, I'm curious to see that though. Because they do have to be with another what's the term? I forgot what the term was called. The pack. Do I? Because who else is in there? It's Razor, Mona, Albedo.
Understood.
So we'll just put Albedo in there for now. Okay. So what exactly does it do? After completing the spark, she will become a Hexarray character. When the party includes at least 2 Hexar characters, you will gain the Secret Right effect. And her Secret Right effect, when she deals damage with normal attacks, skills, or bursts, she gains 1 Boom Badge that lasts 20 seconds. Each type of attack grant at most 1 Boom Badge this way, and each badge has its own independent timer. While Klee has 1, 2, or 3 Boom Badges, her special charged Boom Strike deals 115 to 150% of its normal damage. Nice. I need to come back and level up Klee. I got a Pyro set. Do I have another one? Because this one does do a normal attacks. Because this one is supposed to be the other one that's her book. You can get an increase of the 8% damage times 4, up to 32%. This increased the normal attack speed and normal attack per hit. Honestly, I could probably use the bell. See, this would work if I put her on a team with Farina. What are the other ones? Normal and charge attacks are increased. See, that's just by default. They're increased by 16%. That's something else. Oh, you know what? I could use the Solar Pearl. She's still a little clunky. Let's go see. What's something fairly simple I can fight? Ruin Guard over here. Isn't there? No, I think it's over this way. I just want to see it real quick.
I see everything.
Coming to be.
Pew!
You see, it's hard to really, like, see her against, just regular mobs. I gotta take her to, like a boss or something, at least. Because this Ruin Guard probably won't really last long, either.
Wheel of Life. Wow.
Ernie, or, oh my god, Chi-Chi. Need to take the brunt of that attack. Dude, just in general, those aren't really high numbers. Then again, I'm not using like a full team setup or nothing like that. I don't know, but I had to really like go into that and test it. Oh wait, what? Oh, then the new day reset. Ah. So how much? Nope, well, that still wouldn't be enough for a pull. Well, maybe if I do the Finch Ball thing. Because how much do you get per? Doo-doo-doo. Let me see. Let's test this. I think you get 50. If you get 50, then I can actually do my daily commissions, and then do this. Or do this and then my commissions, and that should be enough for a pull. No Weasel. We hit a sufficient number of times. Okay. And And then whenever it's stunned, points are doubled. Okay, cool. We lost one. Doing good so far. We got a minute to go. Let them go. It reminds me of the old days of the 3D paintball. Pinball. The space pinball. Oh man, that was the best. Nothing wastes your time like the space pinball. Oh, come on, get some more hits in there. Almost lost him. Oh, he recovered already. Ah! Got one more hit on him. Got a max out of 10k, got 14k. Alright. Yeah, let's see. Okay, yeah, so these are get 50. Do one more for 50, and then I just gotta do my daily commissions. That's enough. Let's say we'll leave behind 2 secret cores. All cores destroyed, the weasel and return to the surface and be stunned. Okay. Gotta hit those cores thing to stun them. Use the jumbo. Okay, there he goes. Crap, lost one. Throw everything out there. That's what I was trying to look. I was trying to look for the explodey thingy. There we go. Come on, keep getting in there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta hit the 10k, come on. Okay, so I hit the 10k, we're good. That's all I needed. that enough to complete? I need to do at least one commission. But to save some of my exploration points, let me see, which are there any that are easy? Alright, there's 3 of them that are easy, so I'm just gonna do the 3 of them. And we'll use Clee a little bit more. Gonna do this one here, the one to the north where you just use the ground Saurian. Follow the trail. Lee, how are you enjoying that land? You'll build for wall. This place is perfect for you.
Burst forth.
I wish they had made an updated animation for her though. That she can move a little bit smoother. It's like her especially, but I can feel a little bit with Yanfei that they're very. They feel kind of clunky. They just feel clunky. I feel kind of stuck. Die bomb Glee! And you got a Klee inbound. Gonna do this to do my dailies. I'm probably gonna go do my daily commission or my just my daily rewards. There's Star Reel, go grab a drink, and then we'll continue on with Wuthering Waves. So don't you go anywhere. As long as I do this, I'm gonna do one last pull. And the only reason why I'm doing single pulls is because I have reached soft pity. So hopefully one of these pulls should be at least the 5-star. Or let me rephrase that. The next one should be Durin. We shall see. Because sometimes these games, they do like messing with me. Because I have lost a lot of my 50-50s, at least in Genshin and freaking Star Rail, the 2 main ones that I play.
Live! Moments of birth!
Probably Zenless, where I first had a good amount of luck with that new Void Hunter, as I said. On the one, whenever I did get her to drop, I got a double of her in one single temple. And then it happened in Wuthering Waves for Qian, the blind dude, where I got 2 stacks of him. But that was it. No doubles over here in Genshin. I mean, like of the same character. I've had it where like it was like doubles of everything else. Probably the best one that I had though, as far as getting like a double, was for Mawika's weapon, because I got her signature weapon and I got Seat Lollies in the same.
Add Astra.
So it's not like it doesn't happen.
Thank you for completing today's commission.
But still, you know.
Add Astra.
Like, it's one thing to get characters like that, especially for the ones that I want, like C2 or something like that. Like Cyrene, I was really hoping I can try and get the C2, but nope, that did not happen at all. Oh, okay, so that's what it's supposed to do. So yeah, when you hit it with pyro attacks, it starts to overheat, and it tries to compensate by unleashing cryo. And if you disrupt it during that cryo, it'll, yeah, that's how you disrupt it. So, oh yeah, so it is Bennett and Yehoda on here. I got one of my friends to start playing Genshin, and let them know that Yehoda is a fun character, she is a healer, and Bennett is a healer, also a powerhouse. So, we'll see. They're still working on the first bit of the story in Mondstadt. We'll see how they get. We're gonna be seeing them pretty soon, hopefully. But we're just gonna get them through that so we can start exploring together, and I'll show him Tevat. Oh, Durin, because of me being very, very nice person, are you gonna show up and help us out? I know you will. Let me just do the Silver Wolf method again. Come on, Durin! How dare you? What a schmuck. Oh! My only hope is we get a 4-star so we can get some of that glitter. Can we? Can we? Oh, that's what I'm talking about! Yeah! And that gets us our bonus pull. And the bonus pull is what's gonna get us... No! Damn it! I was really hoping that was gonna be it right there. Unfortunately not. So, yeah, we're gonna have to look at somewhere else to try and get some more primos. If we get Durin, then we get him. If not, oh well. But like I said, I know I already reached soft pity, so for sure within the next 5 pulls he should pop up. And I do like Venti's bow, but ain't no way I'm gonna go for that. Ugh. I'm just gonna go for Durin, and then I'm gonna be saving for the next Nod-Cry character.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of
So,
talent?
I think for the ooh, what was that?
What a place. You might want to get a guide. It's not familiar with the mixing process if you don't.
Okay, she had like a surprise face. Oh, there it is. See, she did a surprise face. I thought it was like just me. Okay. Alrighty, well, like I said, I'm gonna go take a very, very small break, grab a new drink, do my dailies for Star Rail. But I will see you all very briefly, or in a brief moment. I'll see y'all on Star Rail. Not Star Rail. Wuthering Waves. My goodness, I'm getting confused.
Totoko, where are you?
See, I'm getting just as lost as Klee. My goodness, not good. Alright, so for now, thank you guys for tuning in to Genshin. We're definitely going to make sure we catch up on it with the current update pretty soon. And I will see you guys in the next one. So you all take care.
So heavy.
I'll catch you later. Bye!